Free socks.
The thoughts, opinions, and most importantly the perspectives expressed in this show are solely those of the participants including all guests, and do not reflect the opinions or practices of More Heights Media and or any of its production or advertising partners. Furthermore, More Heights Media does not endorse or condone all topics discussed during this broadcast. This show is purely for entertainment.
How have things been overall since you were last here, I guess?
I have a court date for my condo. Shout out to Doug for my man Dougie.
Yeah,
my man Dougie.
Now that new bill 60.
You know, some women like to be.
Oh yeah,
right?
oh yeah.
I remember it was one time, like, you know, Shorty was like, oh, like harder, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, it's like, yo, it's 2:30 in the morning. My neighbor, I don't care. I'm not yelling. This is my.
Oh,
like, yo, dude.
Yelling and saying what?
What was her nationality?
I actually respect women who shoot their shot. I think more women would be in a better relationship situation if they didn't wait as much.
Then don't come for me.
But
if you don't know what you want, then don't come around.
Sometimes Pree gets This is the most dramatic relationship I ever met. I was like, I'm leaving. Yo, she starts throwing my clothes in the hallway. True
yo, this
story.
guy presents as like a really good youth. Yeah, but you know the stories that this guy has. It's like, yo, what?
Are you gonna ask the question or should I?
Go ahead, I.
What's her nationality?
Yo, y'all got the happy tears coming up.
Yes. Everybody approves that. Yes. Yo.
I don't.
Why?
So anyways, I find out that my neighbor is a dominatrix. Okay, that's what she does for a living. So like, you know,
How did you piece the rest of the puzzle together?
I will tell you.
We need to keep things afloat. I'm doing.
That's what this stupid episode is gonna be called, right?
Welcome to Speak Your Perspective.
And I was going to work the other day. Turned out, you know. Turned up off the soca.
Yo, take this guy and jock in the playlist, eh?
Yeah, I got it like that, bro. Pree, you want those ones? I have my soca ready now. I mean, I'm trying to change up my algorithm a little bit, man.
I have those. Those, but
I don't know. I couldn't do the soca thing, but I'm trying something new, man. Corey, how you feel about the soca? I mean, well, I remember last time.
I was gonna say,
I might as well
it's
say
Independence in Barbados in a couple of days. I thought that's why
that's
Corey was
what it was.
Shout out to Barbados.
I thought that's why you're coming through.
Get your billionaires.
That's it.
No, that's never gonna get old, bro. Never.
Shout out to A$AP Rocky,
That's it.
fellow Bayesian, apparently.
I don't even know what episode number that was, Pree.
That was early.
Yeah, because the first episode that he was here to join us, these two, the back and forth was hilarious, man.
I heard.
Yeah, if you're new to this, go check out that old episode featuring Corey Kareem. But yes, Corey Kareem is back in the building with us. Let me get some sound effects ready. Should be prepared.
Only going up this year.
But yes, Corey Kareem, where can they find you, yo? You're the guest, you'll go first.
At Corey Kareem on Instagram. CoreyKareem.com.
I was going to say, big up the website, if anything.
I was on LinkedIn until they restricted my account.
What happened?
A hacker hacked me, actually.
Yeah, eh?
Still trying to work through that.
Yeah, but what did they do? Just like started going through your contacts? Started sending out weird emails? Like, what were they doing? They weird emails? Mm-hmm. What were they saying, though?
Actually, it was kind of funny. Corey got promoted to vice president of Spotify.
Yeah, right.
And that was one of them. One of my clients hit me up. It's like, yo, did you get hacked? And I was
yo,
like,
you did that.
No, I didn't.
You know the ones? You know the ones?
My LinkedIn to me is my most important social media platform.
Yeah, eh?
For sure, 1,000%.
Are you on LinkedIn?
Mm-hmm, of course.
Wow, not the of
Yeah,
course.
every event I go to, people are like, what's your LinkedIn? Working on that.
Should probably sort out mine look a bit still. You got yours?
Yeah, it's been a minute though.
Notch is a LinkedIn kind of guy. I'll figure it out. So don't find you on LinkedIn then?
I mean,
find
not
you
right
everywhere
now.
else?
Not right now, but everywhere else, yeah.
All right, at Corey Kareem. Next to Corey Kareem, in between us actually.
If
Every gal I Pree.
Pree.
Don't talk to me.
So you want to do your own intros then, I guess?
No, go ahead. Just look straight. Don't look at me.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Pree_Pree.
But more importantly, at
www.bodyammo.ca.
honestly, I was going to interrupt a while ago and go with this one.
I don't know nothing.
But if I interrupted, it'd be so much worse. But just because of that, I hit it now. I might as well go next. I go by the name of Bun. You can find me on Instagram at What's Up Bun. I'm going to post after the show. I promise you. Because I tried to make it a Thursday thing. I was doing all right still, but I'm picking it back up.
Fuck this my YouTube. This for that my YouTube.
Behind the scenes, we got Knots, though. Zealous, authentic pictures. For all the mixed magic audio and video behind the scenes. Keep him booked.
Keep him busy.
SB ain't here, so in his seat, we got Face. Well, let me hear the sound effect.
I'm back.
Face, mom.
Guess who's bizarre?
With the Barbados sweater and
Beijing.
everything,
Please
man.
believe.
So is that a consistent thing, or is that because you found out?
I thought I thought you were coming because it was Independence. I was wearing it because it was Independence.
Oh, okay.
You were coming through.
Because that last episode, you was just like, you was letting me know, like,
Hey, I just got a rap.
So you're saying you were gonna wear it regardless?
I was wearing it regardless. I'm wearing it for my people.
shout out to Barbados, man. Flying fish and cuckoo. Shout out.
That's it.
What's up with Barbie? Shout them out real quick. So what does Independence entail then? Like what is celebrations?
They
Like,
have,
what are we doing? Because crop over is from July time. So like, what do they,
yeah. No,
what do they
more
do
August.
this time of the year?
End of July, August, depending on the year. No, just like celebrations. They do like regal celebrations. Get the military out. They got like they do performances and
What,
whatnot.
like all 10 of them?
Here it is.
What did you say?
Said all 10 of them?
But yeah, just stuff like that, and it's a holiday.
I will say that you guys probably have some top beaches in the Caribbean. Black Caribbean, at least.
For sure.
And y'all women are up there, too.
Yeah,
give
that's
you
what we're
that.
doing.
I told.
I'll give you that.
How
this guy-
many times you been over there? Have
To
you,
Barbados? Zero. But
Oh,
I've
really?
met Beijing.
And
women.
I'm guessing here and in London and in New York.
Correct.
There you go.
so how you know the beaches are good? Just word of mouth?
Word of
Bruh.
mouth.
It's understood.
Pictures.
Trust
you know,
me.
I've seen the videos.
How about that
See,
rum though?
I acknowledge.
Dog. Every now and again.
I acknowledge.
Yeah, man.
Are you guys doing anything though? Like your family?
Oh no, we just no, it's nothing like that. I go out of my way to make sure that I have some Bajan rum for the day. But outside of that,
Bayesian rum.
that's it.
You know what it's called?
What's it called?
Not what's it called?
Mount Gay.
Mount Gay.
Mount Gay. Yeah.
Don't laugh.
It's proper. I'm telling you.
Put the pause on that, bro.
He
Put
laughs.
the pause all
No,
over
I didn't
those.
put no
you-
pause
you-
on
you-
that.
I said Mount Gay is proper.
Hold on. So you didn't
proper. What, you never had?
you didn't bring nothing for the Independence
You
Day?
know what? You're right, but
Bro.
I didn't want to get it. I didn't want to get it too turned up. I didn't want to get it too
Did they
turned
set
up.
that at LCBO?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for it next time.
Do yourself a favor and do that. Trust me.
My cheers, all my Bayesian people.
Speaking of LCBO, real quick before we get into the rest of everybody else this week, you guys saw that 50 is going to be signing Branson bottles out on things.
Funny enough, I heard
downtown
that. I heard that on my way here. But how's
Which
that
one?
making it
Oh,
through?
probably at the head office one.
Apparently, the LCBO is going to start carrying his alcohol.
But like they blind that because it's still American. Because that's in my mind. That's what I was going through. I'm like, oh, that's dope, but
I wasn't sure. I was like,
Unless it's not
is this fake
considered-
news or this is like
no,
real shit?
I heard it on my way here.
Off on what? Like what station were you listening to?
It was Flo.
Okay, shout out Flo at the same time. I don't know, but I think I sent it to SB because he's a 50 fan. So I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe you might be a little more
Shout out
just,
to
but
50.
yeah, because if you're already downtown, you'll probably have like a good little quick access to that shit.
He's probably at their flagship, which is on
Basically.
Queens Quay. It's not far from me.
That's it though. You think it'd only be at the flagship? Like,
It's a
You talking about the
really,
liquor is
really,
only gonna be the flagship?
really large one. No, for him 50 to be there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what would make the most sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, but I'm
I think
saying
it'll be
no,
that.
other locations though.
No, maybe he's just signing it there, and maybe he's gonna go to
he's
other.
gonna be here to sign.
Yeah,
That's what he was saying.
yeah.
Oh.
because I wasn't sure if you're talking about carrying it or the signing.
The carrying.
I think I'd imagine to be all maybe most LCBOs.
Maybe
'Cause
select.
Yes. Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
know.
more select.
Because
personally.
initially it's not always like
Because not
off the
everything
rip.
is everywhere.
Yeah,
Like there's
exactly,
some
And isn't
LCBOs that are
is it
small.
considered high end?
I don't know
Because it's a
premium,
cognac.
I guess.
Oh, it's a
something.
cognac?
It's a cognac.
I wonder how much it goes for here.
That's what I
How
mean.
much it will go for.
Yeah.
Okay, man. If you're trying to get some bottles signed for the crew, then we'll talk about it after. But how was your week, I guess?
No, I'm not trying to do that.
For them, I guess. Because I know it's not me.
You're damn right.
How was your week, though?
It was all right. I went to Gunna on Monday.
Oh, yes, you did mention that.
You did the run?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't know he was doing the run
I was
until
trying to-
like after.
Shout out to Ultra Black, the black run group in the
Only going up
GTA.
this year.
They were able to get Gunna to they were the Toronto group that
Yeah, he connected with.
because I hit them out like 3 weeks ago. I was like, yo, y'all should reach out, and they were able to make it happen.
Oh, nice.
And they set
He
it
did a
up.
5K, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where'd they go? Any idea? Like, was it along the lakeshore type shit or
I
something?
don't know the route. Well, probably somewhere downtown around the venue.
I'm trying to organize a ride through the Rex. Like a bike ride through the Rex. And we would just block off a few streets at a time. Just have, like, I guess, police escort. And just ride through the Rex. People, you bring your skateboard, bring your bike, bring your roller blades, whatever it is.
Cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, something to talk about later, I guess, as the summer approaches, since we're now in the thick of things. Not
Literally.
the sigh. How was Gunna, though?
Was that at the Coliseum?
Yes.
Let's get the
It
back.
was.
back
How do you feel about that?
back to better things.
How do you feel about that venue?
So this was the first time
Good question.
I went there for like anything, like not even like a sporting event or anything like that. And I was in a suite, so like it was cool, right? Like that way. So like that, and like the views were good and stuff like that. So I can't really say in terms of like seating wise. His concert was interesting.
Yo, not clip this up.
I'm not like the biggest Gunna fan.
Yeah.
Like I know maybe like 2-3 of his own songs, and then everything else I know is a feature. For me. But like there's obviously people there that you know
for
are
sure.
I
like
heard
true
Gunna's,
fans
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, and it was very like Gunna's music is very like it's like every song could be like one song, right?
Kind of like soca music, yeah. You let it out. You gave me that.
I literally did not give you any type of lob.
I love it because Pree's here and Pree knows what soca's about.
Ever. You are the same one that just learned about power soca and groovy soca, so you want to sit here and be like, oh, say it's one song?
Exactly.
Are you done talking? Can I finish my story? Okay, thanks.
See, it's not just me.
I had to take it. I'm an opportunity.
It was a wrong time, sir. It was a wrong time.
That's good.
Shout out to all the soca music fans out there.
Listen, Mayor, stop your nonsense. But yeah, he also had like Bigfoot come out. Like this guy, a man or a person came out in like this abominable snowman,
gone too far, bro.
weird
Like, what is this guy on?
monster thing.
What?
It was very odd. I didn't get it. Maybe there's like a
Is he a mascot or?
reference to
Yeah,
something.
maybe,
I don't
yeah.
really know,
Yeah.
but it was like
It's out of our demo.
Probably.
9-10 feet tall. Like it was like this big white monster thing that just came out like walking around. Like I didn't. It threw me off. And then yeah, it was cool. Like I think he like run back like his last song that like getting fucked tonight because like there's a weird gal there.
Yeah,
So
What was the demo like, age wise?
I would say like not super. I really don't. I couldn't tell, to be honest with you.
Too dark in there.
But everybody looked dope. Everybody like, you know, everyone was dressed well. Like it was cool. But leaving was a whole problem. Like to get an Uber, to get out, to like
That area is tough.
holy smokes. Like it was bad. The wait was long. Like it was gridlock.
What time did it finish?
That's the other thing. He wasn't even on for that long. I swear he was on for maybe an hour and a bit. Because like I didn't get there till like maybe 9 I would say. And maybe he went on at like 9:30.
Yeah.
And at like 10:30, like my girl's like, so also they locked off like buying liquor like very early. So it made no sense. So we went back out to like get another drink. They're like, oh, it's locked off, whatever. They also ran out of tequila
Weren't you in the suite though? Weren't you in the suite though? Couldn't you?
Yeah, so we didn't get like the server person. There was just a bar right outside.
Got you.
For like the suites on that on that floor. And so yeah, I'm like, how do you run out? She's like, I know. And I was like, well, I'm not cussing. Like, I know it's not your fault or whatever. And then there was like people in line, like guys ahead of us, and like that's what they said to like them. So there was like a little bit left.
Yeah.
So it was me and two of my girls. I'm like, you are kidding me. And then it was really nice. The guy gave it to us instead of him taking it. So that was great. And then yeah, after like it was like 10:30.
10:30.
And I was like, my girl's like, do you want to go? Do you want to leave? And I was like, I could leave still. Like I could leave. And then literally 2 minutes later, the concert was done. I thought it was going to 11 at least.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was weird. And then we ended up going to grab food, and then there was like 2 after parties, and like I think he ended up coming to one, but like I left. I didn't care. It was Monday also.
Yeah.
I've been a Coliseum. Not really a fan. I've become kind of like a concert snob a little bit, and I don't know. And I'm a sound snob too. I don't like the acoustics in that, because it's a hockey arena for people that don't know. That's where the Toronto Marlies play. It's not really meant for concerts like that. And it was kind of, to me, it's like Toronto's lacking a good mid-sized concert venue, but they're changing Little Wayne, where was
Budweiser,
which is going to become RBC Amphitheater or whatever. Yeah. They're building a cover, like a dome.
Oh, well, that's good.
So now you can have a proper size venue that you can go
sound.
indoor with proper sound. Yeah. So that will change in the next couple of years. So I feel like for concerts, like Scotiabank is my number one. I personally wouldn't do the Rogers Stadium. I'm not really big on the stadiums, but that could be a thing depending on who's performing.
Have you gone?
No. I haven't.
So then how can you make it?
Because I've done stadiums before, and I'm just like,
But not every stadium's the same.
But it's also a Rogers Stadium.
Doesn't matter. You haven't gone, though.
Okay.
So you should talk from experience.
We're going to do this dance.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying you should speak from experience.
No, I have. And I don't need to go through them all. But I think Scotiabank is kind of I won't say the best experience, but if you're going to do a big crowd, I think that's kind of like...
And the view is good there, like from every seat.
From every seat.
Like even for games and stuff.
And I think exiting also, because stadium, they got some challenges there that some of them they've worked through. But I also think history for smaller...
I really like history.
Is nice and intimate. The only problem is if you're parking in the parking lot, it's going to take you an hour plus to kind of get out. But history is a really nice venue.
Have you gone to Massey?
No, I haven't been to Massey yet.
Massey's, I've been there before.
No, I'm going on next week. Jesse Reyes is here, so I'm gonna go to that.
Massey's good. Yeah. It's intimate. It's small.
Have you guys ever gone to the casino to see someone?
No.
So Jagged Edge is coming.
Yeah, I was going to ask you because the
I'm going to the casino, but I don't.
Right?
Yeah, no, not next. Jesse Reyes is next, and then Jagged Edge is after. But I was just wondering what that setup's like because I've never been there for something, but I don't know if it's a new thing.
You want to go see Burna Boy? It's got the Burna Boy plug out here.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So I think they're struggling to sell that out. I'm not surprised.
Didn't he have something in Houston where it was like,
hey, let's not shit on Burna Boy too much because he'll come for us.
No. I'm not. Listen, I always said if I was gonna be an artist, it'd be Burna Boy. But like in today's time, not of all.
Sorry, you said you would be?
Yeah. If I was gonna be an artist, I'd be like a Burna Boy artist.
Just why?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
It means that like I like the type of music that he makes. I don't have to worry about being in the streets or doing any. I just love music, good music, feel good. I'm not saying I co-sign some of the fuckboy shit that I heard he's into, but like I like the persona. That's what I like of Burna Boy, and I obviously like his music. But yeah, I think they're struggling to sell.
I've heard that's the thing.
Because he's doing 2 nights again. Why?
Is he still messing with Haley Bailey or whatever her name is?
I have no clue.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey. Is it Halle Bailey?
Yeah, wait, you just said Haley Bailey. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
But I heard something like Houston. A lot of people boycotted his show because of like what he said at his last show.
Which was?
So this couple went to like the show and the girl fell asleep like in the show, and then he
got
called
it,
them out
yeah.
and like and kicked them out of the show. And then the girl posted about it, and she was like, I think it's her dad. Her dad had just passed away.
Oh wow.
And she was just like struggling to like, you know, just deal with everything. And then they were like, we had these Burna Boy tickets from before, like we should just go like to try to have fun, like whatever. And she just was just like exhausted from everything.
Yeah.
So then she posted about it, and then he then posted about that and doubled down on his stuff. Like he
It's
didn't
the
like
double
apologize.
down.
Double down.
Yeah, he was just like, well, like, you know, people say whatever, like, blah, blah. Like, he just didn't, like, he just shit on it again. And then it was this Houston, I think, leg or whatever. And then a lot of people boycotted that because of whatever he did.
And that's probably
Part of it. I don't know if it's everything, but that's what I
That's
heard on the
probably
news.
like his biggest market in North America too, Houston.
Houston, eh?
Oh, mad Nigerians out there, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think in North America that would be your largest hub of Nigerians.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston.
They're
out there.
They're
And
out
they
there
still didn't
heavy.
show out.
Apparently. But yeah, I think they're struggling to sell out this show. I don't think you should have done 2 nights. I don't know what their team was
He's
thinking.
coming here?
Yeah.
When?
December 18th, and I can't remember the other day. But in that
Same vicinity.
week at Scotiabank, and then my rep hits me up. And I always know when they're struggling because they pitch it to me. They're like, oh, we could do this. And I'm like, oh, okay, you guys. Because for other concerts, like, when Vibes came, I couldn't get a hold of her. You know what I'm saying? I was getting her out of office, like,
Straight.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think they're struggling to send it out. But yeah, so there's options to there's the fan suite, which it's shared. I think it's like $144 a ticket, and then if you want the actual suite, that's probably gonna run you about like $4,000 for an actual to own the whole suite. And then they're having a Burna Boy holiday party, which happens before the concert. Includes drinks, some light snacks.
Yeah, you're gonna
DJ.
percent us off these tickets or like?
No, honestly, I don't hustle that. Like people think that's a part time thing, but like nah.
I'm just saying, even the way you're talking about it now, it's like, hey, listeners might try to link you on the low on some like, yo, Corey,
Listen,
the mayor, link me.
I've never made $1 off of any ticket that I don't.
I was messing with
I
you.
can vouch for that. He was very nice and
Yeah, I don't.
I was
I don't
messing
make
with
passed
you.
on I hope Little Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, I don't know. No,
coming back?
they just refunded everybody.
No.
The Lil Wayne situation.
Well, how was your week since we're there?
Honestly, man, it's been a kind of a slow week, but I'm happy with that. It just gives me time to go at a slower speed. Which
How have things been overall since you were last here? I guess.
I have a court date for my my condo.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, seems like we're all in court these days.
Yo, and shout out to Doug Ford.
Doug Ford.
Shout out to Doug Ford, my man Dougie.
yeah.
My man Dougie.
Now that new bill, Bill 60.
Yo,
Thank you, Dougie.
that's crazy,
Shout out to
bro.
my
This
man.
guy just got us completely canceled, eh? This guy's over here doing us so dirty right now.
Yo,
Yo,
First of all, hold on.
Yo, shout out everybody living in the Jets right now. Shout out everybody all those
Basements tuning in.
basement, all of that stuff. Yo, shout out all of you guys. Thank
first
you
of
for your
all,
support.
I
Hit the
think-
like, subscribe, and notification buttons while you're here, real quick.
Nah, do all of that.
Yeah.
So I want everyone to know I've been a renter all my life up until the last year, 2 years, what have you.
But you see what it's like on the other side now, right?
I see what it's like on the other
Trust
side,
me,
but I'm
bro.
just saying, no one could tell me I don't know what it's like to be a renter. I was a renter 99% of my life. But come on now, it's so easy to abuse the system. It's crazy, and I think a lot of what's been shared recently is like hyperbole. People are like, oh, it's gonna be easier to evict tenants. I'm like, yo, if you actually understand the rules, it's easier, but it's still not easy.
Yeah.
Like for example, I'll give you an example. When I filed what's called an N12, which is to take possession back of the property, it's 3 months
Bruh.
for me to get a court date.
Bruh.
Just a date. That's not even a decision.
Yeah.
And even when the judge gives a decision, that person can appeal that decision. They could take it
Stretch
back,
it out even longer.
and then it could be appealed again. And dude, this could go on for. I'm not even going to finish that sentence, but
Yeah.
it's easy to manipulate the system. So I felt the rules that were brought in place has brought a little bit of balance.
Yeah.
A little bit of balance.
But I don't think it should be like a blanket. You could just do it for whatever reason you want.
Do what for what reason?
Evict.
You can't.
You can.
No, you can't.
With Bill 60?
No. So the two things that were called out, there's a few things called out in Bill 60 a lot, but as it pertains,
I like how the real government official is going at the fake mayor, but let's keep this going. Let's go.
So if I own a property and I'm going to repossess that property because I'm either going to live into it or I'm going to let my brother Face move into it. That's that's well within my rights, and that's a whole process
for family.
That's a whole process in itself. So all they did there is the rule that they changed was now. If you give 4 months notice, so 120 days,
they cut in half.
No. If you give 20 day notice, you no longer have to pay 1 month's worth of rent.
Whoa.
To that tenant. So up until that change or that announcement recently, you have to pay your tenant if you're moving back into the property 1 month's worth of rent in addition to a 2 months notice that you're repossessing the property, right? And here's the catch. This is irrespective if they're behind on rent.
Oh,
which is my situation. My tenant is 3 months behind on rent. And I talked to my paralegal. I was like, so do I still have to? And she said to me, Corey, if we go to court and you haven't paid that 1 month's rent, irrespective of her being 3 months behind,
it's gonna cost you
that
even
adjudicator
more.
will throw it out on technicality. Period.
Jeez.
Didn't you talk to her and she was like going through something at the time?
This is where it gets interesting.
I was gonna say maybe if you could.
From what I remember.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying. Stop your noises. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying I remember she was going through something.
Yeah. So at the time, there was a couple of things. So at the time, I think she had this is me kind of hypothesizing because she wasn't really super clear. She was in a relationship with a person, and I think there were some domestic challenges. That person entered the property without her consent. She felt unsafe, so for about a week she vacated. She was sent a request to concierge for me to have the locks changed. We did all that. When she came back, got a new set of keys. I asked, at this point, 8 days behind rent. Asked her about it. She was like, oh, my banking stuff has been compromised. I'm going to get access back. 3 weeks later, $0. Then when I'm confronting her, then it's like, oh, I lost my job. And I was like, when? She's like, this week. I was like, and then proceeds to say, I got to go to work in the same conversation.
Oh.
So, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I got everything recorded. But it's their word against my word. And
it's just the headaches.
And what's crazy though, Pree, I get why people are a little bit offended about the recent change, but you have to understand when someone like me does everything by the book, and I could still get screwed. And my paralegal was honest enough to tell me that, Corey, it can even come down to the type of adjudicator that you get. If they are tenant friendly, so to me, I'm like, so what's the point of having rules if it's going to depend on someone's philosophical
and that's
leaning?
What applies to everything across the board when it comes to this court.
What's the point of signing a lease agreement if it just don't really hold
any
weight?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what's the point of this? And
exactly.
And I get the whole point of the LTB, right? Because I'm in, like I said, I've been a tenant most of my life. I grew up in co-op housing. I get the whole low income situation, but there's got to be some level of balance, else people will
they'll just abuse it.
Abuse
it. It's like nonstop. It's like, sorry, who the hell wants to continue having these problems? And that's why when you guys hear me talk about, I just want to remove myself from all of it, bro.
And
Like, I don't want no type of headache, and that's what the type of shit it comes with, and it's just annoying.
Absolutely.
But do you think people have more of a problem with the way Doug Ford is combating this? Because he went so far as to say the protesters that outside protesters, yo, go get a job. What?
So
Yo, because
I don't know my take on that.
to that was
bad
that some of the
he don't play, yo.
hecklers, some of the hecklers that were in provincial parliament were quote unquote professional protesters that were just there to like make some noise.
Professional protesters?
That's what
That's
he
what's
called
going
it.
on right now?
Hey, bro. That's what he's calling it.
And honestly, like a lot of those advocacy groups for tenants, they actually don't understand that like they could actually make things worse for tenants. So let's just say, because right now you put individual, private, mom and pop landlords in a tight situation. If these things keep progressing, and everyone's gonna get to a point where like, fuck it, I'm gonna sell, I'm gonna get out of this game. Then you leave a situation where there's only two people owning private properties: the government and big corporations.
Basically.
And you think they're gonna be more reasonable? You think the rent?
These are the rules,
You think
and
the
if
rent-
you don't abide by these rules, my nigga, it ain't my problem, bro.
Like it'll be even a worse situation. So sometimes I don't really think people are really thinking this through properly. You can't punish people who took their hard-earned money and invested back in this country in the form of real estate. That is dumb. It's dumb for the city because you know how the cities make money? Property tax.
Exactly, yeah.
So what? Like I don't think people really understand this. They think everyone
A lot of
who
people don't
own a home is rich. I'm like, bruh, that's not how it is. But I get it. There's been some fucked up landlords, slumlords that have done some shady things, and again, I think there's just some balance being restored. And
so then, are you geared up to say something?
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
No, I agree. I think that it's not easy for either side. Either side. I think that Ontario has been more tenant forward before. Like, I do think that. But I think when, I don't remember who introduced it, when they took out, like, rent control everywhere, like, that is something that I would say, like, you know what I mean? Like, needs to be reverted in terms of, because, like, my brother had the same thing. Like, he had tenant, it took 8 months.
Bro.
Or not, almost a year to for them to, like, get out the house, and, like, they mashed up the house. So, like, it was, like, really bad. And,
that's
like,
disgusting. Like, I can't.
He was like, what can you do? And I was like, you know, like,
That's the problem. Yeah.
And so, like, it was,
independent.
it wasn't obviously a good situation. And, like, for him too, it's like, it was his investment property.
Yep.
But you're paying mortgage on your own home, and then you have to pay mortgage on this home, and the bank doesn't care, right?
Basically.
So I get that too, right? And then you have some landlords that are insane and crazy on the other side. So, like, I mean, I think right now it's like it's not a win-win situation for anybody. And I do think that there needs to be reform. I just don't think that this was the way to go about it.
Yeah, I agree with you on the form of the rent control. I think the fact that landlords will be able to start the eviction process, I think that's the better way to say it. They won't be able to evict people like more easily. They could start
it says more freely, like, in the bill.
Could start the process sooner rather than later. It's still a process, and then at the end of the day, you still have to deal with an adjudicator, and ultimately, it's going to come down to their decision. But I think people need to think about it like this. Like, you brought up the fact with a bank could kick you out of your home in 3 to 4 months if you're behind on your mortgage. If you don't pay your car note for 3 to 4 months,
guess who's coming to get it?
Who's coming to get the repo? If you don't pay your cell phone bill, what are they doing? So tell me how in every other industry they can take recourse. And the interesting thing about the LTB is designed to protect the vulnerable. Well, how do we allow the banks to repossess someone's house when they lost their job or they got sick? But when a mom and pop owns something and they have a tenant that's delinquent, that's purposely not paying, not even trying to make arrangements, they could go 6, 8, 12 months.
That's wild.
And you want to call that landlord greedy because he's a owner.
Yeah.
And I also think they gotta change the word. Stop calling us landlords. That just sounds
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds like some slave shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just call us property, whatever. I don't know. Needs to be a little verbiage change there. But anyways, we'll see what happens. But that was a long-winded answer of saying that's what's going on. I'm just so Pree, like so you
So
talked
when's your
so I have 2 court dates.
Okay.
Because they separate the late payments or the non-payments from
The eviction?
from the yes. I want those are 2 different
That's wild.
2 different conversations. So in the 1 week, I have 2 court hearings. And how I spent my weekends last weekend, I took all my text messages between me and that person, all the emails. I put them in the chat GPT. I was like, put this in chronological order.
Yeah.
So tomorrow when I meet with my paralegal, I'm like, bam, here it is, a summary of every conversation. Here's the timeline of events.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to leave nothing at chance
Yeah.
when I go to this hearing. That's it.
That's rough.
It is rough. And I know it's unlikely that the adjudicator will evict her in December. Because why? What's happening in
holidays.
December? It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
They
And
don't. I think they don't do evictions during. There's like a
Yeah.
a blackout
Meanwhile,
period.
Yeah.
meanwhile, corporations normally do their firing in May and November.
700 jobs.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
But we're just supposed to figure it out.
Because the lease was end October 31st. I mean, this was. It didn't have to be this.
Right.
Yeah.
It didn't have to
Yeah.
be. It didn't have to be this.
It never really does.
And
Is she dodging your calls now?
Oh, for sure.
She hasn't responded to my emails, but I respond.
Can I just get a nationality? Or you don't want to do her that dirty?
I don't want to do.
You can tell me off air then?
I don't want to do. I don't want to do anything right now. Like my realtor, my realtor who was also her realtor in the transaction.
Did she vet her?
My realtor did vet that person. So here's what makes it even crazier. Here's what makes it crazy, right? 6-figure income. Okay.
Yeah, right. Kind of car she drive?
Don't do it.
You don't even know why I laugh. She drives a Subaru. Okay. But anyways, here's what's the crazy part. When my realtor brought the file to me, it was like, here's what's really impressive. This person has 100K in her TFSA.
Whoa.
I want you to
Big
guess.
mad right now,
Was it
bro.
all legitimate though? Like were they fake
Big
documents?
mad right now.
Do you, like
Say it again.
I said, were they like? Because were they fake documents or fraudulent?
So my realtor bettered her job.
Okay.
The money, you can't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because
money
you
is in
did the
bank.
right things.
Right. So, anyways, and this is what I learned. Some people ask me, "Would you do it again?" I said I would, but here's how I would kind of mitigate my risk. One, landlord insurance. Didn't know that was really a thing. You obviously paying a premium, but then they cover you for 6 months. They cover your legal fees. Gives you some kind of peace of mind if you end up in the situation. Number 2, I actually didn't meet her until this situation happened. I let my boy, who's my realtor, do everything, and he and that person came from his extended network.
But that's normal. I've never met. Every landlord I've met on the day I've gotten my keys.
Right. I didn't even meet her on the date.
I think.
My realtor did that.
Oh, did the keys?
Yeah, so I've never met her, and not to say that if you sit down with someone that you would
Right.
you
Yeah,
would catch them
yeah,
because
yeah,
people
yeah.
being their best representative, right?
Did you get checks up front?
I got my first and last, all of that
And
stuff.
12 checks?
No,
Or 10 checks?
no, we didn't do the 12 checks.
Really? Okay.
Didn't do the 12 checks.
What did you do?
What do you mean? I got my first and last.
And then?
That's it.
That's it.
And then we're doing e-money transfers.
So that's very yeah. Typically, again, for anything that I've gone through, it's always like 12 checks up front, so that they have them like whatever.
Yeah.
But again, if you close your account or the check
Yeah,
bounces, like I guess
exactly.
it's the same kind of thing. But then it was after having the report, like knowing that what type of tenant you are, and then they are like, yeah, we could do e-transfer moving forward or not.
And
or
that
whatever.
a person's credit score was 760. So for all intent and purposes, the profile was
It looked
Looks
legitimate,
legit. Yeah.
and that it was a responsible person,
and it was a responsible person. But this was a learning lesson. Was like a resume doesn't necessarily tell you about someone's personality, right?
And their character.
And their character is a better word. Excuse me. Doesn't really tell you about their character. They could graduate from the best school, great income,
and be an
money in the
asshole.
bank,
piece of shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's
So
it.
what would you do different next time? Just meet them?
So I think I'd be more involved in the process. One, number two, landlord insurance to give me some break. And I think maybe I'd want to do maybe think about doing a property management company. Maybe. Depends on what the venture is.
You gotta have the extra capital, like the extra room to be affording that shit.
I know, and it eats into the
like,
margins.
Like, you're normally not gonna have that until you get to like your third and fourth property for the most
Fair
part.
enough.
It's like,
that's why I said maybe.
You're struggling to even get to that part. It's annoying, yo.
100%. But those are the two things that I would do differently. And my stepdad gave me some advice. He's like, listen, everyone always takes licks. You know what I'm saying? And you're saying this on the way back to Jamaica. He's like, don't let this prevent you from another opportunity that comes up. Like this is just a part of doing business.
It's a risk in everything, right? Like even if you do all the other things or whatever, like you just don't. You'll never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
But I've been like, you guys, if they were communicating, I'm like, there were issues brought up about like plumbing that I had fixed and addressed, and then there was something brought up about one of the functions on the laundry wasn't working, and a light switch, and I responded with contractor dates, and then I asked her also about backdated rent, nothing. Followed up a week, nothing. Followed up again, nothing. I have to keep doing that so that when I go to hearing,
So it shows that
I've been like, listen, 3 attempts, nothing.
Yeah.
So if they try to come back on me and say something about, you
didn't try, or you didn't give enough time, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do that.
Because I know that's going to be part of the game.
Of course.
Bro, that be the shit, yo. That should be so annoying. Oh my goodness. Like having to prove all this shit. It's like, for what? Why you making me waste my time as if I don't have it like that?
Dude, I used to they lost 2 sets of keys. Oh, I need it today. Yo, I'm like
I'm out in the country, bro. Figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, but I get it. That's part of what you signed up for, but it's
Basically.
like there's a level of like I think about me and my landlord in the place I lease right now. I probably in like 6 years, 7 years, I probably 4 times I've physically communicated with that person.
Yeah.
Because they didn't
But
require.
that's how you know, like the tenant, like you know, if you're like, oh,
you're a
why are
good
you
youth.
calling your landlord? Because a light bulb went out,
Yeah.
like or something like that. I remember my stove was making some crazy noise.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm the first person that lived here. Let me just look at the warranty. I looked at the warranty, called the people, got it fixed, and then I just told my landlord, I'm like, hey, this is what happened. This happened. They fixed it. They're like, do you need something? Like, do you need anything in the interim? And I was like, no, it's been a week. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Like, it's done. I'm just telling you that this is what
out
I
of
did.
respect.
You're
they're
a
like,
decent
oh,
human
thank
being.
you.
Yeah.
You are a decent human being.
It's also my home. Like,
Right.
I live here.
But again,
So, like, you know what I mean?
People don't
That's a-
think like
respect for
that.
your home. Some people don't even have that, whether they own it or not.
No.
That part.
No.
That
like,
part.
The ones that, like, are calling for, like, every and any, like, you're crazy. Like, stop your nonsense.
No, and it's crazy. It's like we in the beginning there was an issue with like the primary bathroom with the plumbing, and then it's like, okay, it needs to be replaced. And so I was like, okay, this is the times the plumber can come by. Oh, I'm out of town this weekend. I can't do this day. I can't do this day. Okay, I'm gonna give you a 24-hour notice. I'm gonna come at the plumber so I can get solved this week. I'm not comfortable with you being here without my presence. A week goes by, a week and a half. It's been 2 weeks since this hasn't
Yeah,
been.
that's crazy.
Come on.
Man,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You find a plumber.
Yeah.
Send me the invoice.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it was a lot.
See, I think that there needs to be a balance, like, for stuff like that. Like, anytime
Bill 60.
I've ever gotten
that-
called. No, shut the fuck up, bro. You're sick.
Dougie.
That's my man. I'm gonna see him. I'll be like,
Shout out the whole Rex there. 4-1 Rex. That's the crazy part though. That he's from the end still. Like,
Yo, I knew it because when he be you know how I knew he was from the end. There's a video of him when he's talking about the liquor.
yeah.
He's
And he
like,
poured out the
he's
crown.
I said that's my guy right there. My man was pouring it out.
We have lost.
I was like, that's my man's. I was like,
Oh my god.
That was a wild move.
Oh my goodness, bro.
But I love how he's not orthodox politician. Like
The Fords definitely.
Yeah, I know. That's what it was.
It's
with
just
them, bro.
different, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, I mean, you asked about when he said, tell the person, get a job. Like, listen, I don't know that person's situation, but I actually kind of, I like the straight talk sometimes. I like when people
It's like
just,
all Rob's coming out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
like a little 1-2
Yeah.
tendencies of Rob coming out.
Olivia Condac said I wanted to eat her pussy.
Yeah,
I get enough at home.
I got a picture with Rob Ford actually.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah. Raptors game, I saw.
Rest in peace, Rob.
This is before the crack stuff came out. Now,
Yeah.
just want to be clear. This is when he was like cool for like.
This is before he was mayor, and you were mayor.
You also do speaking engagements. Like between all of this stuff, you're still outside doing speaking engagements. And shit?
Oh, gotta stay positive, bro. Gotta keep out there. So I spoke at Guelph University, the Black Futures Group.
Yeah.
You know, and then in my industry, there's a nonprofit called Ad Club, and they really put on events for everybody in the ad industry. And we did this one called Student Day for recent college graduates or people in the last third, fourth year that want to get into the advertising industry. We did an event at one of the biggest ad agencies in the world, and giving back to the kids. Like he tried to give them some gems, some nuggets. One thing I did notice about them though is a lot of them, their social skills lacking a little bit. Like couldn't even look me in the eyes. Head down.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't know if it's like a generation thing because I grew up on.
It is.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
definitely think so.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I was like, yo, I don't even think you make it for your first interview. Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot
of things, bro. Because I literally pulled up 2 days ago to pick my daughters up from school, and there was a kid there. I've never seen this in real life. I've seen it in movies and shit. Licking the window, bro.
What?
Back and forth, just nonstop
In the
licking
car?
the window. No, inside the school.
that's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, none of you guys are seeing this. Like, you guys can like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
address
somebody
that.
literally back and forth licking.
How old was the youth?
Out of senior kindergarten, grade 1, 2, maybe.
Yeah, okay. At least
No,
that.
somewhere around
But,
there.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't that tall, but
Because I feel like with that, like the social skills and stuff like that, it's like because they don't have to do any of like the
They
in-person
don't.
stuff.
They
So like when they were
yeah.
kids. So like, when you go, you have to get order a pizza. You have to
Yeah.
at least have to call.
Yeah.
and
Right?
talk to somebody.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Now you just do everything on your
On the
phone,
computer,
right?
exactly.
But like, and even like going into the store, like go in the store and buy this. Like I'm not like tell your kids to do that and stuff like
Yeah.
that, right? Like I feel like those are the ones like I would always be like, I want to go. My brother never did.
Yeah.
My brother's older than me.
Yeah.
And he's like, go get me a fork. I didn't get one.
Yeah.
And I'd push through the crowd at like 5.
Yeah.
And be like, excuse me, my brother didn't get, like just yell. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that stuff helps you like at an age where like you're not afraid to like speak up or
Well,
talk
not
to
only
people
that,
and things
like,
like that.
You're in grade school, you just start talking to a gal or a guy. You gotta call him because it's before cell phone. You
And
gotta
ask
call
for-
him at the house. You gotta talk to the parents first.
Even to-
hi, Mrs. Jones, can I speak to you?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you put on the real proper voice and real enunciate and make sure you talk formal and real nice because you don't want to sound threatening or. And then the gal on the phone like, yo, we saying, babe, da da da. Everything you relax, but you have the wherewithal to know. Okay, I
Good
gotta
point.
perform.
You need manners.
Exactly.
But even to call like like I had to call my mom's workplace.
That part.
To be like, can I go outside? And I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
ask
yeah.
her for a full government name, talk to a receptionist. Now you don't have to do any of that. You
Yeah.
just text
You
them.
bring up a good point. They don't even have to go through that.
You don't have to go through none of that.
That's crazy.
At
I
all,
never
at a
thought
young
about
age,
that.
straight right there, connect, whether it's
The
the
DMs.
IG, the TikTok,
Yeah.
whatever the DMs, and that's it.
That's
right through,
crazy.
direct access, and they don't have to put on any front, don't got to dress up nothing.
Which is why I think maybe too, like even in person, like talking to women in person
It's different.
or things like that, it's always
They're
like
confronted with all of it.
yeah, it's a lot. Maybe like they're more like reserved to do that, or like it's easier for them to like find you on Instagram or TikTok or on a dating app rather than
I have
getting
something to
like
show you during the
approached.
break. Now that you
Because
said
it's
that.
just not. They just don't do
There's
it.
a lot of lacking.
I don't feel like our age group is like that. Like
No,
they'll still
obviously.
do that. But
We're
like,
the hybrid.
Yeah.
There's still some mans out there.
Where are they? Say hi.
But you know,
Say hi.
millennials are broken up into twos, though, right?
Only twos? I thought it was like there's like levels of millennials.
Yeah,
like,
there
there's
is
like 3,
levels,
4.
but I've heard them like you could very well be right, but I've heard like so I think so. I'm 41. They would call me a Zennial because I'm closer to the I guess Generation X. I was born in '84.
Yeah,
right. And then you have people that are 29 that are also millennials.
True. Yeah,
and they're closer to the Gen Zs.
Yeah,
they look so it's 1982 to 1996. If you're born between that era,
yeah,
you're a millennial. But because they say 80 millennials are different from 90 millennials,
for sure.
90s millennials. So.
Because look at the change too with the emergence of technology and whatnot. Things move exponentially faster. So there's a bigger group, but I think there'll be even smaller groups going forward, like outside of the millennials, the younger groups.
Yeah.
Hey man, we got 30 seconds to get through our weeks. I don't know. You got anything?
Not as good as
I guess you talked about your Barbados stuff already.
Yeah.
Big up everybody in
Barbados.
Big up.
Was it 276?
246.
246?
Dog, it's not that hard, bro.
876 all day, bro. I don't know what else to tell you.
246 416.
And shout out y'all Prime Minister. She doing some what's it?
Doing a lot.
Motley.
Mia Motley.
Yeah, she showed up to Jamaica. I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that part.
She's leader at CARICOM, so naturally she's gonna be there. But yeah,
I feel like that could be something greater than it actually is.
it was a thing before, you know. Like there was gonna be like a united West Indies. Like it was a thing before, but then politics got involved from the rest of the world. Bigger countries started to fall back, and then it's.
So it's a good point. Real quick, I sat with my boy Jamar McNeil, co-host of Josie and Jamar on Chum FM, and this is like just as the hurricane hit, and he's like, "Yo, you know what? I'm really concerned." He's like, "Here's what's gonna happen: U.S. is gonna come down. They're gonna offer their services, relief, yada yada yada." He's like, "You think Trump's sending that for free?"
Of course not.
And here's the contention.
But if
there's no secret that Jamaica's been taking a lot of investment money from the Chinese.
Oh,
yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
You already know how U.S. and China, you know, they're always trying to exert dominance on each other in different ways, and so it's like it puts Prime Minister Andrew in a Holness in a tight situation because it's like. The Chinese investment has definitely helped the infrastructure of Jamaica. There's no denying that, even though you're giving up some real estate. Let's be clear about that. But then the U.S. is like your closest, neighbor, ally, and they're gonna be like, "Listen, might want you
to the ops.
Might need you to walk that back." And what do you do when your country's in that situation,
dire,
so vulnerable? The worst hurricane that's ever hit since Hurricane Gilbert, which I was there for in 1988. Dating myself at 4 years old. And it's like, what do you do when you're and then your country's already like 50% above the poverty line? Like it's not like you have a lot of leverage. And going to the CARICOM thing, it's like I feel like the Caribbean islands should be more like a European Union.
Basically, they should be.
Yeah.
Should be.
Should have been like that.
It should have been like that. But again, there's a lot of outside influence at the time.
100%.
And even right now, there's a lot going on with Trinidad, Venezuela, and the United States.
I heard that.
So a lot of the CARICOM nations aren't happy with Trinidad. So then you already even with that you have friction within the West Indies outside of, the political influences. But obviously the political influences are playing a big part to that friction.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to kind of get over your own personal interests if you want to look at the big picture of the future of the West Indies.
I was just going to ask you now, though. In your algorithm, are these things already present, or you have to go seek this information to even know that this is going on?
For mine,
yeah,
it's present.
Okay.
Yeah.
For mine, it's present. But I frequent West Indian culture, like even outside of Barbados. Yeah. So like I get that, but if I didn't, I don't think it'd be my algorithm.
I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about this.
They're talking about Venezuela, but they're not talking about the Trinidad impact.
Yeah, because like everybody has these issues going on in their home countries. Like most of our parents come from. Because even in like India and stuff, like there's a lot of things going on. Congo, like a lot of these countries across the world, like are having some real political issues right now. And I don't feel like they're on the front page enough.
Well, you know the
at least
sad,
they're not in my algorithm. I guess I don't know.
the sad part about
Mind you, I work in the news industry, so
yeah, the sad part about Jamaica, they're on a nice upward trajectory. Like they're
That
about
part.
to get out of their debt.
Yeah.
And then this hurricane
Natural,
comes.
yeah.
And it's so crazy where this hurricane hit was like, it's almost like it was, not again in a conspiracy bag, but it's
I
like.
was just gonna say if we're doing that.
It's the difference between this hurricane and Hurricane Gilbert. Hurricane Gilbert hit Kingston, the most populated area of Jamaica. So a lot of people lost lives. This one hit the breadbasket and the tourism. So you're talking about how people get fed and how
money.
people make money.
Make the money on the island.
So the infrastructure was just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So where's all that gonna come back from now?
Well, there's that talk where a lot of companies coming in, take that land.
Exactly.
That was underdeveloped.
That's coming at a cost, and yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And like we said, imagine this for Bill 60 now.
Because, yo, Jamaica should really...
You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you get what I mean, though, right?
How come you don't give him the smoke? You don't give him the smoke.
Because he sounds so stupid.
No.
Like there's nothing behind it.
Behind
Bill
which part?
60 You're talking about Bill 60 compared to what's happening in, like, stop it.
Imagine they're playing the same game is what I'm saying. It's Monopoly. It's all Monopoly at the end of the day. It's all just Monopoly at the end of the day.
With Gaza, Trump, like his whole, he wanted to make it like this big, like,
Yeah, like
for lack of a better word, golf course resort, like type of
It's
thing.
all
It's
just
like,
property at the
that's
end of the
it, that
day,
they could
bro. That's
exploit
all
and
that it
do
is.
Yep.
It's whether it's commercial, residential, global. It's all just property at the end of the day.
So
we own this space. This is our block. Come off of this.
So
We're making money off this
basically,
land over here.
on
That's
some
all that it
Marlo
is.
shit.
I had a debate with my boys in the group, and I'm usually the black sheep. And I said, in 2025, tech generates more wealth than real estate.
That's not far fetched. That's
not.
That's not
They were
outlandish.
roasting me like, they're like, land, nothing beats land. Why do you think all these work? I'm like, bro, if you look at the top 10 companies right now,
Yo,
they're all
Yeah.
tech companies.
NVIDIA was making money that they didn't even know what to do with, bro.
Bruh.
They didn't even know what to do with the money because they had nowhere to move it. Like, what the hell is this? This is crazy. It's not that far, bro. It's not that far.
The emergence of crypto, Bitcoin, all that shit. Like,
Bro.
come on.
I mean,
How can you not see it?
anyways, I spent the week putting up my Christmas tree. that sums up my week before we take a good break.
Well,
so.
I'll be spending Christmas by myself. So.
Oh, not those
Don't
ones.
do that.
Yeah, I know. But this guy trying to end this on a somber note. This guy trying to get some sympathy sex. You know the ones? Sympathy holiday sex. Like, I'll be home on the ones, lady.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Get wrapped in.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean it like that. But that was good. That was good. That was good. I wouldn't be spending it by myself. But I was like, I don't really. So remember we were talking about this Toronto, U.S. You know, this whole. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
Don't harass me, please. Sorry, I said sorry.
Jesus.
Can't be
I like
too
that.
safe out here. Got that recorded, right? Okay.
I got court on Thursday.
I can only handle so many court cases, yo. I can only take on so many licks in 1 year, yo.
Oh my god.
But like, I was talking to all my boys because I was like, because for me, Pree, like, what I find challenging is I don't really have any family up here. So when it comes to like that, the real Toronto experience, all my cousins and family, stateside, Jamaica, London. And so like anytime I had to do anything family oriented, it was abroad, so to speak, right? So I feel like I missed out on, there's a certain aspect of growing up here that I missed out on. But like when it comes to like the holidays, like my mom's gone to DC, you know, my dad lives in London, so it's like I don't get unless I'm tagging on to someone's thing, and that's kind of how I meant it.
Yeah.
But do you go to like your friends' homes?
Yeah, like
or do you guys have like Friendsmas and like stuff like that?
Friendsmas, that's the thing, Friendsmas.
Friendsmas, yeah.
And Friendsgiving, you never done a Friendsgiving?
No, so last year I went to my girl's Christmas family thing. That's what I did last year. Yeah, but other than that, I've actually and I have one friend that's like Jehovah's Witness, So I don't really.
They don't do
get
nothing
down like that.
bro.
They
Yeah.
don't really do that. But I think they might do some get together stuff. But yeah, I've never done the
Friendsmas.
Friends.
I'm gonna do one of these years, eh? I'll pull my bosom.
That's fun.
I've never done
Those
it.
ugly sweater party
But
type
that's
joints.
that's what people do now. Got you.
Sorry. On that note, I guess we'll take a quick break so Pree can get warmed up a little bit. It's that time of the year, you know what I mean? We'll be back after this commercial break.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. New episodes weekly. Stay in the know with Speak Your Perspective.
I'm really over 200 calories a day, and for a man, that's on the low side.
No, that is low, but it depends on what you're eating.
Exactly, and then so, I think so. I went through that whole exercise. I think a lot of my situation comes down to my sleep. When I was just talking about that,
Sleep doesn't.
Definitely.
So I got an Apple Watch a couple weeks ago because I'm monitoring my sleep because it's already told me that my deep sleep. That's where I also struggle, and quality sleep.
So you don't go into REM. Often?
So I'm not in REM long enough.
Yeah.
I think I'm like hour and a half.
Yeah. That's low.
And then my quality is low. Your quality is supposed to be like of your total sleep time. It's supposed to be like 70-80%. I'm like 40 to 50.
Yeah.
Because I'm waking up.
Yeah.
So you'll wear your watch during sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
For that reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Pree, you wear yours too?
I used to.
I know some people take it off to charge it overnight.
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah.
like,
I used to, but my watch died when I went on vacation. I was on a cruise, and I took it like it was hot, and I just had it on all the time. And then at one point, I'm like, "This is not working. What's going on?" I think it overheated, and then
You're gonna monitor sleep on a cruise though?
no, I just had it
You just-
on
yeah, okay.
for like steps and like what I was doing.
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
just
yeah.
always have it on.
You go on that Virgin cruise?
What?
The Virgin cruise, the one where people get freaky deaky on the Virgin cruise. I met a guy at podcasting conference. He was going on one of them cruises. Like, yeah, I'm going on that cruise. It gets
I wanna
down.
go on the Uber Soca cruise though. I wanna try that one time.
one of my friends just came off of it.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
they like
telling me a
it?
bunch of stories. Yeah.
I've never heard.
The one that I'm trying to look at is the Jamrock one. That's the one.
That
has
one
me.
too. That one too.
I didn't even know there was a. What is that? Tell me about that.
Yeah.
It's all reggae. And all all those guys show up on the cruise and perform, yo.
That's like
Interesting.
that's like the Uber Soca one too.
Basically.
But I've seen like those like Soca artists like 14,000
Yeah.
times. Like it's just normal now.
Yeah.
So like the reggae one, I would like that.
So is it actually like a cruise multiple days or just really? Interesting.
costs money though.
Yeah.
Especially if you want the balcony, the window seats, all of that.
Yeah, but
joints,
it's
bro.
still less. Like it's like if you're
'Cause
going
it's
on
the food inclusive.
Yeah, but and then just get a drink package.
Yeah.
But like if you're going on a all inclusive trip, you're paying for a flight and then you're paying for like your resort or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
it's like the same thing. It's just a different vibe.
So
And you touch other islands
And concert tickets and
all of that, right? So
yeah.
like you think about it, and it's very convenient.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you want to go back to your room and like chill
Pass
for a
out,
bit,
yeah.
or whatever.
on my Expedia, I have Tulum saved right now. That's my next
Tulum was very fun.
destination.
I had a good time in Tulum. But it's just like if you care about like the partying and stuff, like the music wasn't, it's like EDM stuff. So like I didn't do that often.
Yeah.
Like we did it one night and then it just wasn't a thing. But the relaxation, like we got a villa. And then you get like your own. We had our own pool and like things like that.
Yeah,
With, like
I'm
a
going
bunch of
there.
my girlfriends.
I'm going there for more relaxation.
Yeah,
you know, all that other stuff.
it was cool though.
No more jungles.
Oh, the jungle. I think this one kind of does have a rainforest vibe to it, though.
There's like a lagoon thing you should go to. It's like it's a lagoon. I'm pretty sure it's a lagoon. I think so.
That's where I'm at in life. I like the.
It's like very
Chill
shallow water. But there's like a swing in it and stuff like that. But it's like it looks fake.
Yeah, that's what I like. Like that relaxation stuff, massages.
Yeah.
Thing.
I'm big into self care and that type of stuff. Like cold plunge, I'll do that.
Have you gone to
Okay.
other ship yet?
So they actually came into our office and they did a sound bath. You guys ever done a sound bath?
Do you like it?
No.
I did actually.
Can you just
is a
elaborate
sound
for
bath?
those? Yeah.
Exactly.
So let me ask you first. What do you think it sounds like?
All right,
Like
buddy.
hearing that, what comes to mind?
A sound bath?
Yeah, comes to mind.
Are you sitting in a tub of water?
Okay, what do you think?
No, I'm
There's,
just
like,
thinking it's something
sounds
where
and
like
vibrations.
you may be blindfolded or something, and they just bombard you with like certain sounds to like get a vibe.
You guys really don't. I've never seen what a sound bath is.
No.
So you know
We're
Janae,
peasants.
you know Janae Aiko? Janae Aiko?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen her like she?
What, that ring you're talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that.
they make
Okay,
that- they make-
okay, yeah.
So they make that sound, they make the ring,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
you just
okay.
like close your eyes.
It's
And
vibrations.
Yeah.
and sometimes you can get guided ones, so they're like they'll.
I've seen them before, but I've never taken part in any of them.
Yeah, so I'm into all that stuff.
Are you?
right? Like I do yoga twice a week. Like
Yeah,
I'm into
eh?
that, man.
Mornings, evenings?
Mornings. No, I already sweat easily, man. Nah, I can't do it hot. Nah,
That's good though. Like not like to sweat, like flush
Yeah.
that shit out.
So where I do the sweating is a sauna. I love me.
Yeah,
a
I
sauna.
see. Like
How long
yo,
can you stay in a sauna for?
So when I was in there on Sunday, because I felt I was coming down with something, I was in there for 25 minutes.
Yeah,
I
see,
can't.
if
I
you-
can't stay in there for that.
I've
long.
never done
can't.
it that long, but they say that you should get there like
Yeah,
at
you
least
tried.
20
I get in
minutes.
there.
Flush.
I'm a freak in nature in the sauna and a cold plunge. When I was in
Cold plunges. Whew.
was in Jamaica, it was my first time on a cold plunge.
That'd be a place to do it.
And I think it was like 0 degrees. And I went in first time. I was like, oh, okay, not bad. And then this guy came, shredded guy, like looked like he did P90X. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, P90X.
he,
Jeez.
he came in.
Better than Tybo.
At this
I did
point,
insanity.
At this point, I was in there for maybe like 2.5, and he got out in like 2 minutes. He's like, "Yo, no, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to outlast you, but you're on some other type of shit." You know how guys are.
Yeah.
And literally, I was in there for over 5 minutes, and I felt okay, bro. And I was like, "Yo, my body's on some."
But don't you
weird-
only need to go in there for
Yes,
like an
you
X
do.
amount of time? Like you
But
don't need to do that.
No, but I'm
It's
just,
not necessary.
I just try to like, I want to see what my limits are.
Yeah,
Right? I'd be on
test
some
yourself.
crazy, like, so we're talking about the running, Gunna, the run. So Ultra Black, shout out to Ultra Black, the Black Run group in the GTA. They do a run from Toronto to Montreal every year.
Yeah, eh?
That's insane.
So they,
How long? do
Yeah,
they-
like
how
what are
long?
the
I'll
intervals?
explain because you guys are good. Like that's crazy.
Nah, they definitely have stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they break you up into teams. So let's say there's like, I don't know, 3 teams of 15. That's like your running group. And you guys divide the kilometers. So at the end of it, each person is running about like 48 to 50 kilometers over 3 days. So it's like 18 kilometers
Yeah.
a day.
That's not. I mean,
It's reasonable.
if you're a runner and you do that, that's not
Yeah.
wild.
Listen, I'm doing like a running challenge for myself right now.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate it.
Don't even.
I hate it.
I know. I'm not.
I hate it. So I'm doing this thing where it's like I'm doing 30 days straight of running.
Yeah.
So that I can get up to 30 minutes straight of running.
Yeah.
I started at like 5 minutes and
Yeah.
like I think it was like 5 minutes and change. Like 2 or 3 days ago, I got up to 29 minutes
Nice.
and 44 seconds, and I thought I was gonna pass out.
Yeah.
So I had to I stopped,
Yeah.
and I was like just 16
I
seconds
know.
short. And it's like today was day 23, I think, and today I ran to like 28,
Amazing.
44 or something like that. But like I'm just like, this is
So you're almost at 5K.
difficult. Well, I don't like it's the speed. I don't know.
I know,
right?
but I'm making assumptions, and I know what it takes to do 5K on average. So like, you're probably like, I'm probably saying you're probably just touching 4. I don't know your speed, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know what my pace is.
But
So.
like,
It's not on your Apple Watch?
My Apple Watch is dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Right.
dead, like
'Cause
dead died.
I know I do about 5K about 28 and a half.
Minutes? What's your pace?
Average pacing is between 5:35 to 5:45
Yeah, that's
a kilometer.
fast.
That's actually in the running world. That's
To
not
me.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
SP's probably listening to this.
Bro,
Yo, those guys that do they do 5K in 20 minutes.
Bruh.
That's crazy. Hey, be careful with that. Eh?
I know.
She's like,
I just really want. I just maybe
Want to cool down?
I want like an ice cube.
you know, my goal is to do the New York City Marathon next year.
I want to do
Next
one.
year?
One.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the entry dates to open up, which is in February. So
I just want to like running.
it takes some time.
That's it. I just want to like it.
Yeah.
Just so I can run outside. And like,
and
in a,
so you
get
know-
the free.
literally in a cute outfit. That's
Yeah.
all I want to
So
do.
you
I want
never-
to wear a set.
You never done the running groups?
So I was part of like East End running group like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then since then, like I haven't really ran. Like I really like strength training, like lifting.
Yeah.
And then this time I was just like, okay, you know what? Like let me throw in cardio. And like it's not that I don't hate it like while I'm doing it, like but just for me to go and do it. And I think because I'm doing it 30 days straight, and like some days I'm very tired. Like I don't want to do it at all. But I'm like forcing myself to do it.
It's good.
But I realize that at some points, like I like zone out, and I don't realize like how
Yep.
long I've been running for
Yep.
at
That's
that
the best
time.
part.
Yep.
And then I look back at the time, like, oh, like this is where I'm at, because like I'll watch a show or something right
Yeah.
now, because I'm only running inside.
Yeah.
But when I started running, when I did my other challenge I was doing, when I was doing all the hip thrusts that you were talking about, I was
see 'em
also
on the
incorporating. I was also like incorporating like running outside, and I like that.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I enjoy like being outside versus the indoor stuff. I guess.
So
Okay.
I've done both. Running on the tread is a different mentality, because for me, because the time is
Yeah,
always there.
I know.
you can put your
Yeah.
towel over it and all
Yeah.
that.
Which is
stuff.
what I try to do, which is what I do, but still.
But I like running outside because you're distracted
Yeah.
by nature.
Yeah.
But
Nature,
it's definitely harder
On the knees.
on
Yeah.
on the knees and harder on the lungs as well. Because they say like if you run 5K on a tread, it's actually more like 4.5K in terms of how it feels to your body.
Yeah.
Where if you run outside on like concrete, it'll feel more like 5.5K because
And different air conditioning.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I'm definitely
air
gonna
quality conditions.
try to keep it going.
the track is the most even keeled place if you can run on a track. But
So one of my homies from the Rex, she lives in New Mexico now. This is a couple of weeks ago. I can tell you in this post. So it was November 10th. This was her 2050th consecutive day running. 50th consecutive day running.
That's
She's from
cool.
the Rex too.
that's culture. I can promise
that
you
part,
that's,
yeah.
that's culture.
Big up the homie Amy, yo.
On my measly
Yeah,
day
big girl.
You might have
23.
some mutual friends too. 'Cause I think she has some Makeway friends too.
Oh.
Yeah, from the city, yo.
Only going up this year.
We on top Raptors, I guess. Something a bit more upbeat. Like, everybody's enjoying, I guess, these days
up
now.
the Raptors,
Pre
man.
keeping up with the Raptors or what? Have you been to a game this year yet or no?
No, I haven't, but I've been betting and I've been winning, so it's great.
Yeah, that part.
The way them guys are balling right
That
now.
part.
The parlays are definitely hitting on the Raptors.
Raptors are currently on a 9-game winning streak. They've won 13 of their last 14 games. They're second in the Eastern Conference behind Detroit, who I think
Yeah.
is also another surprise team.
They
to beat.
just- they
Are they really
just
surprised
lost.
based on how they did last year?
They did. Wasn't it last year that was it the year before that they were like super sus? It was the year before? Last year, no?
2 years ago.
2 years ago they were
ago,
super sus. Because that's when Cunningham was a rookie, right? So then last year they kind of like
Last year
balanced it out a
they
bit.
lost
They
to
made the playoffs.
they lost to Indiana.
Did they make the playoffs in the first round? They
Yes.
lost first. Okay, yeah. So they lost first round in the playoffs. Yes, that was last year. Yes.
and they lost to Indiana, who made it to the finals.
Yeah, but given we still have Boston in the Eastern Conference and the Knicks performing as well as they did last year, we're not surprised that Detroit's up in number one spot. 'Cause I kind of was.
I'm not surprised because Boston's without Tatum.
True.
And low key, I'm kind of a basketball wise. I'm a Jaylen Brown kind of hater.
Me too.
I think he's a glorified Pascal Siakam. That's just my love the guy off court and how smart he is.
Yes,
the MIT,
definitely.
NASA, all those things.
Definitely.
But on the court, I think like to get that paid that much and have no real left hand is crazy to me. But God bless him. But yeah, Boston is not in true Boston form. Indiana is not in true Indiana
Yeah, like
form.
India.
Yeah, a lot
What
of
the hell
people
going on
are
with those guys, bro?
They're hurt too.
Because what's
They're
his
not
name's
full
out?
strength.
Achilles.
Halliburton.
Halliburton.
Achilles, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
who else is on the bench? Like, what? Siakam's still over there. They still have what's the next white boy's name? Short white boy.
McCollum.
TJ McCollum, bro. He's still over there. They got players, bro.
Yeah.
Nemhart's still over there.
Yeah. Shout out to Nemhart.
Yeah, they got a couple of
Fellow-
guys that can still ball. So I'm like, how you guys doing this trash off the rip?
I'm not surprised Detroit's doing well. I'm surprised they're doing that well.
I'm surprised.
First,
Surprised the Raptors are doing this well.
I was going to say, because bringing it back to the Raptors, are we surprised that they're performing this well?
No.
that well?
They have a very
off the
like
rip?
their team, like one is a young team.
Yeah.
They're young.
Yeah.
And they have a really good off court chemistry.
True.
And like that was a thing when they were like trying to build back the team and like all these guys left and
I
all
feel like
these
that's the
things
thing
or
whenever
whatever.
they come to Toronto. It's like
What?
whenever they come to Toronto and the right group figures it out, everybody enjoys the city. And it's like they have that chemistry outside.
Yeah, but it's different. Like some of them, like sometimes you have to do it.
Yeah.
Right? But these guys, like they want to do it.
Yeah.
Like they're actually like brethrens in that sense. And they're like for the cup that's going on right now.
The
in
NBA
basketball.
Cup,
Yeah. Like they're 4-0 in the cup
Yeah.
too right now too. So like I just think there's a lot there, like it's a good group of guys and like it's still like, I mean, I still call it bench mob from like, I don't even know how long ago.
2019,
that.
2018, 2017.
And like we have a good like amount of guys that even if like some of the star guys are out for whatever reason, like
they're not
hold up the
necessarily name
backcourt.
brand players right now, but like they're holding it down.
So I
for the
think, so I think
But BI's killing it.
Yeah, it's killing it.
BI's killing it. I give that.
Is it too early in the season though?
BI3.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy who came up with that nickname. That was fire. I think last year though, to be fair to the Raptors, you never had all three guys healthy at the same time, right? So this is the first time we're getting to see them play all together, and the chemistry just works out.
It's great.
But even gelling with the coach, like all of that stuff, like there's so many like factors like that have to
because
like
Darko came in and implemented a whole different system for these guys to be playing basketball, and
they bought in
exactly because it wasn't working out that well last year. Mind you, they weren't getting any respect last year.
They also didn't buy in immediately.
And now with Brandon Ingram on the team too,
immediately there was like a bit of pushback.
I'm happy for BI because I think you saw the trajectory in New Orleans.
He's getting light,
but
that he deserves now.
But he's playing to the expectations when he came into the league. Everyone was calling him the next KD. That was kind of the proxy they gave him. Now you're kind of seeing that really come out to light in true form. So I'm happy for that guy. And he bring Glorilla.
Yeah,
up
man.
here consistently.
She be up here a lot.
I was gonna say big glow.
Get in the studio.
Courtside.
Get in the studio with Drake.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to some of that later because I do have a song that I want to make mention to. But again, do we think this is too far in the season to be that excited? Because I had asked Nas before you guys got here too. Like, do we think BI is enough to get us to the playoffs and a couple rounds in, or do we need to make a move with the trade deadline? Sorry,
I think Raptors are playoffs bound for sure.
Definitely playoff bound.
I even said before the season started they were going to be at least an 8th seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now seeing what's going on, they're definitely going to be top 4.
I was gonna say top 5, but
top 4.
I
top
also
5.
feel like before, like the pushback or like what it was is that they just never, as a franchise, like as a team, as a sit, like they just never thought. They always got scared, like when they got into the playoffs, like because we didn't have a big man, we didn't have this. We didn't
That's
have
what I mean.
that,
It's
or
like
whatever,
there's no real
superstar.
vet on the team. I think who can like, yo,
But I think,
we can do this.
I think after getting like like after doing all of that, like I don't think that that fear's there anymore. I just don't think so.
Yeah.
I think because the franchise can be like, yeah, we've done this before.
Yeah,
guys.
we've been here.
yeah.
Like, you know
6
what I
years
mean?
ago.
So like
Yeah.
now it's like not that it's familiar territory, but like we did it before, so we'll do it again.
But remember, there was Raptors with DeMar, then that trade happened, and there was Raptors with Kawhi, and we got there. So, is there more that these guys need to do, or we're good enough with Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and
I think
in terms of getting all
some
the
good
way,
dick?
or
Pause.
I think this year is the year where if they were going to try to make a finals appearance this year,
They're making the run this year.
This year could be it because the East is a little on the weakish side.
it is.
So, and then you got remember in those years with DeMar, you had LeBron. The
LeBron factor was real.
We always ran into LeBron
Every
bro.
single time. And that was the only Achilles heel, really, because every single time we ran into LeBron, that was where the run stopped.
shout out quickly too.
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah, because he's balling right now.
He's
yo.
balling. He's
Like,
balling.
balling. I mean, not too much time on the Raptors because we did spend a lot of time talking about a lot of that Bill 60 bullshit earlier. But I know Pree has a relationship thing that we want to get to. I'm trying to save some time for that. Actually, you know what? Let me get my bets out of the way. Pree, you ready for some of those joints?
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
over it.
I'm up. So.
Parlay,
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm
parlay
up.
Pree's
Yeah,
up for the
let's
week. Because I was going to link you on Monday too, because I had a 2-game parlay, because my Sundays didn't work out too well. Shout out the Saints and a couple of other these bozo teams.
I'm here sending
NFL?
you my
Yeah.
parlays to show you that I won.
True. They help me. I'll give you a quick dap for that. Good job. But I was gonna send you a Monday one, but I didn't want you to be like, buddy, you gave me those lame Sunday picks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can trust this, but I took the Niners. On the
my
spread,
Monday pick, yeah.
it was what was it 9? I hit them. I put them up to like 9.
20 to 9.
Yeah, but I put the
Yeah.
spread up for
My
them to
team.
cover 9 points, and I took the Knicks to cover 7.5 that same Monday night against Brooklyn after back-to-back. Remember I mentioned it to you?
Yeah.
So I took the Knicks because Brooklyn was on that back-to-back, and I quick parlay to make back my money that I lost on the Sunday. So
What y'all use?
I was all right. I'm
Bet
back online
365.
still because I was off online for a good year, and I was doing just OLG showings. But now I'm back online still.
Just
you're
easier
back online,
and it's
okay.
faster.
It is. I don't know what song to go with this week though.
What are your bets for Sunday
Yeah, let me go with some Drake.
already?
I'll go with some hometown Drake.
Hey, he's getting sued right now for that whole his betting shit, right?
Damn
Yeah.
Let me not go with the Drake then.
Because he was saying like last year and the years before when he was saying, "Oh, I made $1 million." They're saying he was playing with house money. It wasn't really
Oh,
his
for sure.
own,
Yeah,
his
I'm not
own
surprised
money.
by that. Yeah, that's
so
what
they're
he has
saying
to
he's misleading people.
Yeah, man,
So they're trying to sue him.
it's part of the game.
Just hurry up and drop Iceman, please.
Nah, but
That's all I care about.
we'll take one more quick break and come back with some interesting
She got some stories.
conversation.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Videos. You got the video on the phone? You got the
that one
video on the phone?
We'll be right back after this break.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some Body Ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of SUP.
All right, I guess we're back from break. we're queuing up some video. Do we need music
Okay.
for this? Give me a song
no.
to play before.
No. Okay. First of
Oh my goodness.
okay. So before we get into the
Pree has a video she's about to show us.
No, well, I have to set it up. Okay. So before
Pay
we
close
get into
attention. Nats, you ready to go?
before we get it'll be it's a decent story.
Okay.
So before we get into like the relationship stuff, and I have a question that I want to ask all you guys. Again, let me preface this. This has nothing to do with what I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
It's just that we were talking off camera, and I'm like, oh, I have a crazy like neighbor story since we were talking about like your landlord situation and like all that kind of stuff. So where I used to live, I had this neighbor, and she had a very interesting profession. And how I learned about this profession is just like subtle signs, like over time. Okay.
That you were just observing?
Yeah, because I'm like, what is going on over here? There was like a lot of yelling. There was like a lot of yelling and a lot of screaming, but it wasn't like sexual screams. They were just like yelling. Like I was just very confused. Okay. Anyway, so I found out that my neighbor
what kind
was
of yelling though?
like screaming. Like just
Saying
think
what?
of yelling. Just yelling. Yelling out loud. Yeah. Like that. I want this guy to fucking idiot. So
He never yelled a day in his life.
and so like there was just like different things that would happen. I'm like, what is going on here? Like one time I was walking my dog outside, and like where my balcony is and where her balcony is like kind of on the corner.
Oh boy.
And we were walking, and then like I'm not paying attention. Like my dog's pretty like well trained. So she's walking. I'm not looking at her. I don't know what I was doing.
Shout out loose.
And shout out loose every time. Take that off.
Okay.
And so then I just don't want you guys to see it at all yet. Okay. So I'm walking, and then all of a sudden she's like trotting to this thing, and she's about to like pick it up, right? And I just pull her away because I'm like, oh, maybe it's like food or something or whatever. I look, and it's like a large black dildo. Okay.
Black?
Yeah. No, like it was a really large black dildo. And I was like, what? How is this here? And her balcony was like right above it. So I was like, okay, fair, whatever. There was like another time where like one day I'm like, I heard like this like flapping noise like out of my like outside of my unit. Because like that building, like the walls were pretty thin. And I look outside, and there was a tarp. I was like, this lady's going to kill me. Like, what is going on? Like, you know those blue tarps? For
Yeah.
So anyways, I find out that my neighbor is a dominatrix. Okay, that's what she does for a living. So like, you know,
How did you piece the rest of the puzzle together?
I will tell you. So then, then one day,
is that
I'm like, I'm really well, I just meant, it was just like, it could have been pink, but it was like it was just really large. Like,
fits the persona.
So,
bigger than the 12 inches we talked about last week?
No, it's about that size.
Could spin on it.
So then,
I didn't need the visuals, but.
So anyways, me and my like security guards, we're really cool. Mm-hmm. So one day I'm walking, he's like, yo, come here. He's like, let me show you something. I was like, what? I was like, is it about my neighbor? And then me and him like just start dying because like we've talked about her before, like whatever.
Yeah, eh?
I was like, what are you gonna show me? So then he shows me something, right? Mm-hmm. So I start dying. I was like, there's no way, blah, 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 blah. So then done, right? And I have like told this story in like my group chats with my friends like over time. This is over like 2 years. I mean, like, guys, update neighbor part 6. Like, and I would talk about it. I'm like, because I was screaming, I was yelling, like all this stuff. The end of that neighbor story was that one day she was screaming really, really loudly to the point where like I knocked on her door.
Yeah, right.
She opened the door.
Concerned?
No, shut up. Like, stop
one of those
yelling.
ones. Okay.
And it was during COVID though, right? Like ish around time. So I knocked on her door. She opened her door. She was in like lingerie. Yeah. And she was like soaking wet, like head to toe, like wet, like drenched in water. And I'm like, what is going on? She just looked at me. She left the door open and she walked back into her unit. And her kitchen, I could see her kitchen, and she was putting her head under the water in the kitchen. There was no one else there. And I'm like, oh, you're tweaking. Yeah. Okay, so based off of like my other jobs, like seeing people like on drugs and things like that, I'm like, okay, I know what's happening. So I'm like, are you in pain? Are you okay? Do you need help? And she's like, I'm like, does anything hurt? She's like, yeah. I said, what hurt? She said, everything. So I'm like, cool, I'll call, like I called ambulance like for her. They came, they took her, whatever. Next day I'm outside, I'm walking Lucy, it's like 7 a.m, and a man comes like as I'm walking in the building, a man comes and he's like, unit 410. And I was like, bro, you're back at this already. Like she was already back to work the next day. Okay? So whatever, right? Done. She ends up getting evicted. Fine, right? Everything's done. This is like maybe a couple years ago, 3 years ago. Now I'm downtown. I'm at this new bar that opened up. It's called Queen's Harbor. I'm chilling there. This bartender comes and he's like, you look familiar. And I was like, oh, like I was here a couple of weeks ago. Like you served me. He's like, nah. He's like, something else. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And he was like, oh, he's like, I used to work at like Lakeshore and Park Lawn. And I was like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I used to live over there. And then he was like, he said my building street name. And it was my brethren. It was like the same guy. So I was like, oh my God, whatever. And then he's like, yo, remember? I was like, my neighbor? And then he's like, yo, I still have it. I was like, you don't have it. He meant the video. And I was like, there's no way you have this video. He's like, yo, hold on. So he runs, he gets his phone. He's like, let me airdrop this to you. My girl's beside me. She's like, what are you talking about? So I explain her the whole story. And then I show her the video and she screams.
Of course she screams.
Like screams.
How appropriate.
So now I would like to show you guys the video.
No.
Okay? So, baby, I like please. Raw.
You gotta blow this up, bro. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh no. Yo, this is real, eh?
This is my lobby.
Yo, so what happens when she gets?
He crawls to the unit.
So is this why she got evicted?
Yeah. Well, not this specific. I think it was just like the frequent in and out, and her partner got somebody, whoever was like with her, was like always like in the building, hiding out in the stairwell. It was very odd and awkward.
What I don't understand,
right there, bruh. Pass blue.
So he's wearing a mask, right?
Hold on. So firstly, are we keeping this in here or taking this out?
No, you Patreon. You can keep it. Yeah, definitely.
Patreon.
This is definitely a Patreon moment, for sure.
You gotta give a little snippet though, so you can hook them.
So
this, you can put this part, the screen.
Yeah. For anybody who's listening and not watching, so the neighbor girl lady walks into the elevator with some guy on a leash. And homeboy stands up and she proceeds to then kick him in the nuts. She got, how many was it? At least 6 or 7 kicks, no?
Say, yeah.
And then he falls to the ground. Does he have a mask on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he has on a mask and he's only wearing briefs. Shout out to briefs first. Going back to last week's episode. Go take that if this is your first time here.
Yeah.
She spits on him too?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, she's
Bruh.
This
And then she
dominatrix,
digs
that's what
her
it is.
nails into his back while he's on the floor. And he's got flip-flops on. What are those Gucci slides, bro?
She's like, get on your knees. Yeah.
Get on your knees. This is,
But
oh,
this
she
is
did.
like
That's a spit on him.
Yo,
Oh,
it's
my
COVID
goodness.
times.
No, not this. Not this
I
time.
was like, yo, she's risking the whole
The
building.
date's there.
Yeah.
Whatever date that is. Or maybe it is. I think that's a
2020, yeah.
Yeah, but
It is
maybe in
COVID
the-
times.
When? 15? 8? Oh, August.
Shout out
Yeah,
elevator
whatever.
12. It goes down in elevator 12.
Yeah. So
This is the spit, the hawk 2.
Yo,
This is crazy,
But
yo.
one thing I've never really understood about this is like, how do guys find this enjoyable?
Hey, I'm
bro?
trying to.
it's
No, but-
it's typically so it's
Yeah, but why you say
typically, like,
guys though? Because there's females out here doing
No,
that
but
part that are on
the
the
guys,
receiving end
the
of it.
guys
Not-
inflicting the.
I have a brethren right now. He can lick this girl and put her on a leash and walk her like a dog. Janos. That to me is crazy. I don't know how, but
So okay, so the leash part is like can also be part of like BDSM, right? Like
Yeah.
so that's like part of like tying up and things like
Yeah.
that. But this is more like
yo,
he's
my
probably
thing
like
hasn't reached that far.
he's probably like a CEO. Like he's very powerful. Like it has to be powerful like all the
Yeah.
time,
And he
and like
wants
they
to be
just they-
submissive.
exactly.
That's what happens when you get to the
Exactly.
top, huh? You get so bored. You're like,
a pause.
I
I
want to
guess.
feel like what it feels like
I
to be
guess.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
For
Shout out that
pleasure.
Diddy, not the Netflix doc coming on Tuesday. Plug that while we're at
Nah,
it.
I don't care how rich I ever get. I couldn't.
Nah.
I don't. I
Gone
don't
too far,
even.
Nah.
So, anyways, I was just like, this is it came full. This is like 3 years later. I'm running into like my security guard.
That's crazy.
who had that video? Who like
My
I was
thing
like, it
is-
was crazy.
So who was in the lobby? Like, how
So
long
it
did
was
they
like-
have to wait for the elevator?
Okay, so again, that building was like
I guess he's
I had,
blindfolded
Yeah,
too,
that's
so
a
he
big
wouldn't even know.
building.
Yeah, he's
yeah, so
blindfolded
like
and everything.
that building, like to get to my floor, I was like on a lower floor. There are 8 elevators you can take. So that there's 6 in a row, which is the one she was at, and then there's 2 more on like a different
But
side.
that suggests heavy traffic.
So the other thing is that again, building's big. There's 2 entrances and
Yeah.
2 lobbies. One lobby has no concierge. You just need like your fob
The
and you can walk
access.
through that. The other one has a concierge. So she didn't walk through the one with the concierge. She
Yeah.
walked through the other one, which is like from the side street.
Yeah.
So she walked him into that like into that lobby in the elevator up into the and then crawling like down the hall past my door into her unit.
How far would you be willing to go with that stuff, though? Like, would you ever allow yourself to be handcuffed?
No,
You?
Nah.
Not?
no.
Nah?
Blindfold is it.
I don't even.
I wouldn't even-
Blindfold is a bit.
That's
If you're
it.
at home, the blindfold? Nah, like...
That's it.
I'd have to be home the whole day. Yo,
That's it.
coming home trying to blindfold me? The fuck?
Nah, man.
That is wild, bro.
I've been offered the handcuff thing, and I'm like, nah, I'm good still.
Yeah.
Yo, you know,
I'm good.
real talk. So here's you know, I made a light joke when I like accidentally, you know, touched you, whatever, about the whole whatever. So I noticed there's like, you know, some women like to be
Oh yeah.
right,
Oh, yeah.
and I remember one time
For the audio listeners,
yeah, the joke.
Exactly, yeah.
I didn't want you to
The
get
joking
demonetized on
yeah.
YouTube. You know? Held firmly. His hands were grasped around. You know, so I'm like, I remember it was one time, like, you know, Shorty was like, oh, like harder, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
Just, you know.
yo, couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro.
How long ago was this for you, though?
Yo, man.
Like, how old were you? Is this
Yo,
recent or like...
Yeah, fairly recent. Well, not like fairly recent, but like maybe within the last 2 years. But like,
Because
it's
I don't know how many of us were doing that at younger ages versus now.
Younger age, no. But like, I was like, it's interesting to me, like the demand for it. I was like, it's just weird. So hold on. You want a near death? You want a near death experience? Maybe I'm too old school, bro. But it just
a colleague explained it to me a bit. It's something about like the lack of oxygen creates like something like asphyxiation. Like there's
Firstly, how did you guys get that far into a conversation?
I can't even remember.
Right.
I can't even remember.
Continue.
But yeah, something about like the lack of oxygen to the brain, something about asphyxiation, it creates like a level of a high type of thing. So I don't think it's like she wants to be in well.
Yeah, of course.
Does it do anything for you though?
For me, no.
Once it reaches a certain limit, you're like,
well, I guess. So to answer your question, the way I am,
I like how Pree muted up too.
Is
she did her part.
Yeah,
throws it out there.
Smart player. Y'all boys are so easy. These boys are so easy. Think you slick.
Back to the group chat.
Because this is where she be testing the ideas.
I feel like we've all faced that time though, where it's like, yo, I feel like I'm far enough. Like, how much further do you want me to go with this?
So what's the safe word?
So
exactly, what's the safe word?
So to answer your question, does the action? No, but like her reaction to her getting turned on would turn me on. So her getting turned on turns me on. But like this, no, because for me, I'm just like it. So sometimes I said this to like one girl I like messed around with, like whatever, and I knew a bit about her past, right? And you know, she'd have these requests to do these type of things.
You knew that from before?
Yes. Yeah. So like she'd have these requests to, like, you know, I want you to do this and that, and then I was like, I said to her like way after, you know, we stopped, and I was like, you know, sometimes I felt like I was playing into your trauma. Because
that part,
I feel like
that
I kind of felt weird, like, and she was like, no, like this is like you're good.
Because I wonder sometimes where that comes from.
Sometimes,
and I'm like,
exactly,
what is that?
Exactly.
Where does that?
Exactly. And I'm like, yeah, you know, don't get me wrong, I like, you know, having these experiences, but like I don't want to be like feeding into some, you know, beast, the demon you haven't.
You don't want to be attached to that.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
No. So it's like,
because she could have been introduced to it in that way, and that's what she's expecting.
Of course, that happens a lot.
That's the crazy part to me. Like, yo, where did that happen?
That's the question I have. Like,
so, like, is that just something that you like, or is that some type of traumatic shit that you're working through? Because we need to figure this out. Because once you start asking for more and more, this is like, yo, my nigga. Like,
yeah, and I just like, I think for a guy, I can't obviously speak for all men, but I think I'm just very hyper conscious about certain things. Yeah, like I remember I had one situation where I kid you not, I had this girl over, and she's playing hard to get, and then finally like she like came in, and then like, you know, we had whatever, and then it was like 2 a.m, and it was like a weekday, so I had work the next day.
Yeah, them ones.
And so, you know, I got off. Yeah. She wanted more, but I was like, I was done. I was like 2 a.m. We could have been had rounds, but like, you know, whatever. Right. So she gets down on her knees. She's like, so what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Like, she's obviously insinuating she wants some more. And I'm like, honestly, like, oh, I'm done. Dick till I go to sleep. I was like, I'm like, yo, I'm like done. I want you to make me a sandwich. Yo,
just rub my head for a little bit.
Flipped on the dime, bro. Like attitude, everything. Raised her.
Not the demon.
Raised her voice. I was like, yo, it's 2:30 in the morning. My neighbor, I don't care. I'm not yelling. This is my. Oh, like, yo, dude.
Yelling and saying what?
What was her nationality?
You guys are funny. Because I was telling her to calm down. I was telling her to calm down. She's like, I'm calm. I was like, honestly, I was like, yo, I'm like, you want me to call your Uber? She's like, no.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, yo, dog, I'd never been so scared in my entire life.
Is this your territory? When I say territory, your
my
place?
territory, my place.
Oh, that's the worst, bro. Because you can't cut.
No, and it's like, from a man's perspective, this is how I think about it, and it could be kind of jaded. In the society and the world that we're in right now, it's your word versus mine.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to that, allegations are enough to ruin you. It doesn't even need to be true. It just needs to look like it's true.
That's it.
And we live in an era, unfortunately, where facts don't really matter as much. It's whoever tells the most believable story.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like I think differently about these situations. Like, it's very, very different, man. I don't like, even if a woman was to like approach me like a certain way, I'm like, well, why are you like
skeptical?
Like I remember at Pearson, this one girl like a year change ago was like nice looking girl, whatever, was like coming. Oh, can I hop in an Uber with you? And I was like,
who is you?
I was like,
Did she even know where you were going?
I can't even remember the whole back
that's
thing.
Weird.
I think she was like going the same direction. Yeah, but like I was like, it was too weird. I was like,
it sounds like a setup thing.
Sounds like a setup.
Yeah,
and that's another thing. The setup.
Exactly.
The setup.
It's real. I know. Yo, I know.
So honestly, I don't know.
I feel like I want.
Hold on. She was mad. She was mad.
I'm gonna say she's getting away safe. I was trying to remember what I wanted to ask her. I'm like, do you have a safe word?
A safe word?
Or a safe gesture or something? Because when it gets to that point,
no, I don't. Have
is there anything that you feel like you need to know? If there's anything you're uncomfortable with?
No, I don't. Who would have? No, I don't have a safe word. That's a odd question.
It's just the limit. Like, how do you know? Because I mean, I saw the smile when we were talking about the whole.
Well, I didn't answer nothing. No one asked. I didn't say nothing. So I don't know what you're asking.
So Corey's got
questions. She's like, I plead the fifth.
No, if you ask me, I'll answer. But like, no one. But you just came and asked me if I had a safe word. So no, I don't have a safe word.
I was also suggesting that you like the choking a little bit.
Oh yeah, I do. Cool, I can answer that. That's no problem.
But how far of the choking is there? Like a,
or is it just the, I guess, the dominance of a man?
Yeah, I mean, I think. Like again, I think that it has more to do. I guess this also goes with like the woman and like what they like and things like that. But it's more that when you have to be in your like masculine all the time, like you know what I mean. Like there's no safety net. Like I have to do everything for that.
Yeah.
So it's like the like you want to be submissive because like this is the first time you can like let go of like control.
But why is that the only way?
It's not the only way. I'm not saying that's the only way, and then part of it too is that it's a very interesting sensation when like air is restricted and something else is happening somewhere else. Like there's a lot of things that get heightened and things like that. So like I think that plays into it too. The control part too, like it's a lot. It's mental. A lot of it is mental too.
Yeah.
So it just depends on.
It makes sense
on things like that, which is why like it was a huge thing when like 50 Shades came out.
Yeah,
like women went crazy over that.
Like, oh, somebody's talking about
time,
the demand. Yeah,
and at the time I was working in a sex store.
Yeah.
So like we had like a whole BDSM like wall and things like that.
For sure.
And like
marketing.
yes, it can get very crazy. Like there's a whole side that's like insane. Like for men and for women, there's like chastity belts for men where like you put your
gloves on.
Man walks with his things, bro.
Where like it's tools. Like in a cage.
OJ gloves.
That's ridiculous. Like in a cage and things like that.
You're
where like you can't get hard.
That out.
That was very wild.
That was crazy.
So I think there's a lot of like a spectrum to it. Like
for sure.
Like there's a huge spectrum for it. So yeah.
No, it's that everything you said makes sense. I just feel like You gotta be careful, guys.
Very careful.
Because like I just said,
So do women.
no, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, that part.
Because you think about that situation, not to put a dark light on something that brings you joy or pleasure, but what if you break up with said woman, and then she said, "Well, he choked me." Not lying.
Evidence is there sometimes,
and it's your word versus hers. And I mean,
you have to be really careful with who you get into bed with.
1,000%.
Right. So and I think there's a lot. The other thing too is that I don't know. Like I also feel like you need to be very comfortable with the partner that you're
for
doing
sure.
that with.
That has to be
because there's a lot of control. There's a lot of even if it's like a handcuff thing that you guys were talking about before. Like you need to really feel safe with that person.
Yes.
To be that vulnerable in that situation with somebody like that. So I think there's a lot of layers to it.
For sure.
Have you ever had anybody talk ish about you from like a past relationship?
No.
In what, like just
like in a negative way?
Sexual stuff
or sexual, like what are you talking about?
Like letting your business out, any of that stuff like that range.
No. I've had people that have lied, that have said
or that
they've like slept with me when they haven't. Like that.
That's lame.
Okay.
And that was like in like high school, I want to say. Like that's like as long.
If you know a guy that did that, would you still carry that same lame energy well into now in our 40s after you know he was like that in high school?
How you mean? Like
if you know a guy who was lying on pussy in high school and you see him nowadays on the road, would you hail him up on something like, yeah, another guy from high school? Or are you keeping that same energy like, yo, you were lame for doing that back then and you're still a lame now? What am I hailing you up for?
I'm just gonna let him know in real time. To be honest, like if it's the homie, like it depends.
Not the homie, not necessarily.
Well, then not.
But also, how is your homie? Like that's so
I was gonna
whack.
say like that. Yeah.
But and again, the person that has said, the person that has said that on me, like this guy will like stay in my DM. Like I've blocked him like at this point now, but I'm just like every time I see him on road, he's like, "Yo, Pree," I'm like, "Bro, are you dumb?"
That part.
Like you're stupid.
Yeah.
And then if you try, I'm like, you're whack.
Yeah.
And you're still lying about everything. You lie about your profession. You lie about where you live. Like you're just a liar.
Whack.
That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine doing that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like, bro, and you're from Rexdale? That's crazy.
Not the Rexdale.
That's crazy. We weren't brought up like that. Like, that's insane.
Just type his name in my phone. Sorry,
message out there.
I bet you can guess.
Yeah.
I bet you can guess.
Be safe out there, guys. Be safe. Men and women, be safe.
Bruh.
Be
For
safe.
sure. But anyways, let's move on to a lighter subject, okay?
Okay.
So I would like to know from all of the men in the room, do you ever like feel or do you ever like look at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, yeah, I'm sexy. Like I feel sexy.
Sexy?
Sexy, specifically the word
Just
sexy.
words.
Has there been a time where you've like yeah, I'm sexy?
Said those exact words.
Like that word specifically. I am sexy. I feel sexy. I look sexy. Anything like that. Like, have you guys ever?
No, not for me. I feel like
never.
I feel like
not good, not handsome, not hot.
I don't normally talk like that.
Yeah.
Me saying that to myself in my head, I wouldn't say that.
I feel like that sexy is more feminine to me.
Basically,
it feels feminine.
You use it to describe.
Okay, so none of you guys
exactly.
Okay, so none of you guys have used that term for yourself. Never.
No, not me.
No.
For me, it's more handsome. Yeah, I'm like.
I never said that. Just sexy. No, not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Like in the mirror, like when you look at like what?
When you have your hair down, when you get the locks loose and you're on some Rastaman vibe.
It's slow motion.
Yeah. Them joints.
Do you wish you could do that? Do you wish you could go like that?
Listen to me. If I could grow hair, I'm definitely growing some locks right now. John,
you didn't see me when I put on my Rick James wig, bro. I put on a Jerry curl juice. I was like, I wish I could.
That's crazy.
If I had dreads, I'd be doing that in front of girls. If I was dreads and I was a young boy, I'd be doing that in front of girls all the time.
Exactly. That part. That part. On the beach, the whole 9.
All day.
Honestly, I mean, dreads do it every time. So, like, I hear you guys. But anyways, yeah, not what? How? Like, in the mirror? Like, when you're dressed up or?
Yeah, I think.
If you, after you, like, work out or, like, when What is the moment or
Definitely after a workout.
after a workout?
After a workout.
Okay. All right, cool. So that's 1. 2, has a woman ever called you guys sexy?
Yeah.
Said like, "Oh, you look," and what was that situation? Like, what was happening during that time? Like, I'm not okay. Yeah, what was happening during that time? Like, you were maybe you're in a suit, maybe you're just at home. Like, what was the scenario?
I've had all scenarios. Dressed up, undressed.
And how did it make you feel?
No, I mean, I like the compliments. I think I'm thinking of one that kind of threw me off because it happened on multiple occasions from, I don't want to make myself seem like a type of person, but it happened from different people. And they said, you have a sexy D word. Don't want to get you demonetized. And I've never heard that compliment before. I've never heard of someone say that.
Yeah, that's funny because we had a conversation on here a long time and Pree asked that question, one of those early joints.
And it happened
No, I said
like
pretty.
Yeah, pretty dick. Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah,
Pretty. That is fair. Pretty is fair. I've never said sexy that to somebody.
Yeah. And that was interesting to me.
But did you said that you liked it even though like you feel like the word sexy is feminine?
Started choking harder.
So I feel this guy's still on that. I think it's different because of who it's coming from versus like I would never use that word on myself.
Mm-hmm. But if it's coming from a woman, then it doesn't feel as
it doesn't feel the same.
Okay. And then you guys, have you guys been called sexy?
I feel like I have. I just don't remember exactly when.
Do you remember?
Was like we were in the talking stage and like she was describing like one time she saw me and this and that and it was just like, yeah, you were sexy, you look sexy.
It's like that Bayesian flag hanging out the back pocket.
You're dumb.
Yeah, but you remember the word sexy being used?
But I feel like it's because it was kind of not often.
It's not often, so I was kind of just like, I was like, all right.
Because you know what? I shouldn't say this. I don't feel like females. I was gonna say I feel like they don't throw compliments to guys so willingly, but I feel like that's changed. Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, you don't remember? Do you remember? So go ahead.
2 occasions. A couple of years ago, a good bit ago, I did hear that, but it was from younger girls trying to chat me.
Oh, okay.
And when I was in the States, I find American girls,
Oh,
they
for
like
sure.
you. Like,
Oh,
that's a
just like
different
men.
conversation.
Just
I'm not
like
gonna start
men.
that conversation.
Yeah.
But when I was in the States in
Let
New
you
York,
know.
they called out to me. But recently, I'm talking about within like maybe the past 2-3 months, I didn't get the word sexy, but I did get you're very edible.
Hey, okay.
Where was this?
Interesting.
Where was this?
Completely threw me off.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to respond to that.
Okay,
She's
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
I've been wanting to tell you for how many years now, but I'm going to tell you now.
Oh, wow.
You've been very
Wow.
edible.
Hold on. Does your wife know about this person? Like, do we need to keep this? Do we need
Well,
to
she
see
wasn't
this?
there, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're putting this on like.
Do you think that's the best compliment that you've ever like received?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Do
you
you
know,
guys-
what's up with homegirl though? Where's she at? Like,
Let that go.
you
bro.
can't have it, so like, send on, bro. Don't hang on. Like, what's wrong with this guy,
You
bro?
were edible too?
You're edible.
Man, we don't know,
That's because he's light skinned.
buddy.
I actually, nah.
Yeah.
Melons and cantaloupes, bro. Like, what's up? Like,
She's in
one's
her-
watermelon, one's a cantaloupe. We're all melons.
That's what threw me
Bro,
off too, is
you're crazy.
because she is in her relationship for you, and her man knows.
Yeah.
I told her,
buddy.
and I told
That
her,
was
I'm
the
just
other
like,
thing.
come on,
Buddy.
don't be doing that to me. Like,
Yo.
come on, we're all.
Yo, it's
And
so
she's just like, he knows.
it's so.
That's what I meant to ask you about because I wanted to give you a quick minute with the Akash thing. But you can finish your point with him and then it works. It goes right in hand in hand.
What it made me think of is like.
I'm not done.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you can go. I was saying
What it made me think about, not your story, is how women shoot their shot. Sometimes it's so it's
them ones.
interesting. Like sometimes I don't know. It's hard sometimes.
Because we ain't expecting that.
It's sometimes
Fuck
it
you when
comes
I'm
out
edible.
unexpected. Sometimes you don't know
This dick.
if people are just being nice. Like I catch on. I look for consistency.
Yeah.
Like I can know when someone's being a little too friendly. You know, maybe too many emojis.
Too many emojis.
Like heart and the hug and the one with eyes and I'm like,
eggplants.
You know, like okay, I got you. You enjoyed seeing me last time. Like you enjoyed my presence or whatever. And then I had, you know, one recent one where it was like someone's like, oh, so you want to? I was sending out an event, Tristan's event, and sent it to like 20 people. I get a response. Oh, so you're gonna take me out on a date? I was like, I ain't never said anything, but it's always interesting. But I actually respect women who shoot their shot. I think more women would be in a better relationship situation if they didn't wait as much and they just.
And even when they shoot, it's like, why you expect?
I don't agree with that.
Why you say that?
Because
men have to be men, as far as she's concerned.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I also think that if you want, or women want a certain type of man. So if you want a certain type of man, the man that I want, like, come for me, like, come get me, like, that's what you want. Do that.
But you think men know what they want though? All the time?
Then don't come for me.
But
if you don't know what you want, then don't come around.
Yo, freaking.
But it's not to say you.
I have a cup in my hand.
Yeah, I know. Gunman thing for real. Like,
I didn't even do that.
Sometimes Pree gets tight. No,
Guys, stop. That's so terrible, guys. I'm so feminine. Stop.
You ever see that comedian? His name is Mike Hardy. He was doing this thing about Jamaicans. He's like, yo, Jamaicans, y'all have the best culture, but you be all some of the most angriest people in the entire world. Everything. But no, but Pree, to your point, I agree with you. Stay in your femininity, all of that, right? I'm with you. But if you see a guy that is distracted for whatever reason, maybe he's around his boys, he's in a conversation, and you're like, yo, that right there. Like, you can't just expect him to, like, break through all this noise in the club and the lounge and the music and all the things. Though. But you got to make it visible. Like, you can't just...
I'm not...
It's too many Disney movies,
I'm not
bro.
saying I'm going to hide it.
She wants to telepathic.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That is literally not what I'm saying. And that is the mentality that men sometimes have. Like, this... It's not that. It's like I want a man that's gonna come for. Am I gonna hide in a corner and expect him to come find me? No. Will I walk by? Will I
so
look
give me
at
the cues.
him?
Give me the cues that you're gonna give me.
But they're not. But they're not expecting us to have the cues. It's like if I see you, I'm gonna find. Even if you're on the other side of the club, I'll wait to the end of the night. I'll watch you leaving and then approach you. I'll find my opening to somehow do it. I'm gonna figure out if I really want it that bad.
My point is, period. Like, and I keep saying this over and over and over again. If you want me, come for me. If you like me, you've seen me, whatever, like, come say hello. Like, it's not difficult.
But
I have questions.
What about for me?
What about for you?
What do you mean?
If you want something,
If you see
I won't.
checks all the boxes for
I
you.
won't. Because if he does check all the boxes, he will come for me.
So you're willing to die on that one thing?
Yeah. So what if you notice him long before he notices you?
I am not saying if I see a guy across the room, am I just gonna, like, sit here and pray he will, like I don't know, like, I'm saying, like, I will make eye contact, like, I'll look at you, I'll walk by, like, I'll whatever, but I'm not gonna go up to you.
Is it so difficult?
It's not difficult. It's not
preference. It's a preference.
But it's not what I want.
It's a preference.
That's it. It's not difficult. It's not hard. Like, it's none of those things. It's just not what I want at this point in my life. Like, I've done it before. Won't do it again.
Well, did you get rejected?
No.
Oh, she said that
like with the quickness.
So you said eye contact. Beyond eye contact, what else do you do to let them know that you're interested? What does that look? What do your cues look like? Are you flicking your hair? Are you bending your eye? Like, what do you?
How many cues are you giving?
No, flicking my hair. No,
I don't know.
No, I don't think I. You know what? That's a great question. I don't know. I'd smile probably. I assume. So
But how direct are you with the smile? You're gonna make full eye contact and then smile. So it's like, because that's a clear indication to me.
If he's looking at me, like, yeah, like, not that I haven't done it before, but
so a lot of guys we'll see those cues, but you might be having an entourage of your homies, your female group, and a lot of guys will be like,
No.
they'll avoid the situation because sometimes there's the scenario. There's one girl in the group that doesn't get as much love as some of the other girls
Or
in the
she could
group.
be just going through it, and
You know what I'm saying? She like to get the Heisman, the stiff arm. So a lot of guys will just try to avoid that situation. So if you're in a group setting and you're making eye contact with the guy, are you gonna try to like separate from the group a little bit to make yourself a little bit more available, or are you expecting him to infiltrate
the entire crew,
the whole O-line to get to you?
And niggas can't be buying drinks for the entire crew sometimes, because you know how that goes more times. It's like, yo, sorry, the floor is yours.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just like, like for your brain to go there.
What?
Like, why are you immediately just be like, yeah, I'm not buying drinks for like all your friends? Like, who's expecting that?
I'm just saying, but typically that's something I would do. But I'm just saying, certain circumstances, sometimes people can't do that. So if they can't, but I still want to be able to holler at you.
The thing is that there is I'm just at a level in my life of like a certain type of person that I want, and that has certain things. And that if you can't meet me where I am, like if you can't make my life better than I already make my life, then there's no point here.
No, all of that can happen. All we're talking about is the introduction, though.
You got the song
So
"Get on My Level."
If you want, it's the same thing. If a guy sees me and I check all his boxes, and I'm in an entourage, like, you're gonna come if you want me. Like, you just.
So you're not separating from the pack.
Yeah, I'm not always with. First of all, I don't always go out with like a million people. Like, it's either one other person or maybe like 3, 4, and I'm not always in the middle. Like, I dance, so like I'm everywhere. So like you'll catch me on the ones like at some point.
So question. Because I find it interesting what you're saying. You have an expectation, rightfully so. But if you see a person, and this might be a little bit of a redundant question, but if you see a person of interest for you, you have the expectation, like, so you'll give your cues, you may smile or whatever. And I mean, going back to last episode, what it takes, like 28 different cues in the span of 10 minutes for a man to even
Is that a scientific fact?
It was a study. It was a study that was done.
So if he's not getting it and he is really of your interest,
nah, he's not for me. That's what you're saying?
Would you just allow the opportunity for him to walk away rather than...
So my thing is, like, he checks all the boxes physically. Because I don't know what his personality is like. I don't know what his character is like. I have no clue. But cool, you could check all the boxes physically. But if he doesn't get my cues, or I don't know, whatever, like, I'm just like, oh, it just wasn't supposed to happen. Like, I'm not like seeking male attention like that. I'm just not in that era either. So for me, if you see me and I see you, right? You check all my boxes physically. And if you still feel like you don't want to come up to me because I have an entourage, then there's a box in there that in your character that doesn't check one of mine.
That's interesting.
It wouldn't be a point of contention for you.
It's interesting.
The only reason I've like even entertained this for this long is because I don't think women understand this from a male's perspective sometimes, where it's like that can be intimidating for some guys.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, yeah. It's just,
I don't think it's not. I'm not.
She ain't trying to be with no punk.
I'm not.
But I also get her position where it's like, yo, if you want it, you're gonna bust the crowd to come get me at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's just like.
But if I trip and fall on the way to come get you, are you still gonna accept it? Or are you gonna be like, you're lame, just based off of the trip and fall? Because it's gonna happen.
I'll help you
You get what I mean?
I'm a nice girl.
Because enough man don't want to trip and fall on the way there, and then it's like, yo, it's over. Like, I'm already defeated at that point.
It has to be pristine.
But I gotta know.
You don't though. Like, it just depends on. Like, it's you feel
Not
how
with
yourself.
you, though, but especially in Toronto, everything has to be pristine.
What? There's a solution for guys that be overthinking too much.
What's that?
Hey man,
sorry, he gave me
I
the
saw it
segue.
coming. I saw it coming. Pause.
You gave me-
I
you gave it
legitimately
out.
saw it coming. Pause.
I mean, but no, real talk though. All jokes aside,
Shout out your game though, because that's what you're pointing at. 3 questions with Corey
like
Kareem.
one of the things I know, I used to do this a lot in my younger days, 21, all that. I used to see a girl like Pree, whatever. Oh, that's not.
What does like Pree mean?
And
Explain that part.
I would talk myself out of it for any reasons that we just kind of talked about, especially if there was the whole clique, like you had the whole defensive line there. I'm like, I'm not going.
Yeah,
because sometimes like back in the day, girls were pretty mean with how they could.
That's fair.
They were pretty extra, is a better word, like
That's
how
fair.
they reject. Like
That
I can
is
take
very fair.
as a guy, you go through taking no's, but sometimes back in the day, they were just you didn't need to do all that.
Yeah,
like you didn't need to do all that.
Even worse, if you're with the entourage, like you're with the homies and she's with her crew, it's kind of like, also who's getting who then? Like who has enough of a shot with who's
I
like,
don't want you. I
exactly.
want him. Nah, she's not good enough. Let me call that home girl. Yeah.
But I mean,
I just feel like at this point and at the age that we're at, like
I don't care.
You should know what you exactly. That's
honestly
my
the
point.
rejection. If you rejected me,
you just weren't meant for me.
It just
It's fine.
It just it would go off of me. Like you just wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what SB was talking about last week. Like shout out the guys who can just let that shit bounce off of them and just whatever.
No,
well, you shouldn't take it personally, right? Like not everyone's for everyone, and maybe your personalities wouldn't match, or maybe you wouldn't vibe like that, or whatever the case may be. So you can like each other physically, and then your personalities, like you're just like, what is this? Like, what am I doing? You don't have a brain. You can't hold a conversation. You can't banter. Like, there's all of these things. So for me, there's certain characteristics that I want at this point. That if you want me, come for me.
And also, I would say that I've learned in my life, my 41 years, that the environment matters. There's women that if I saw them, if the environment was a club, I wouldn't have met them. But because it was like a library, a coffee shop, or whatever it is, that allowed for the situation to happen. For sure. But like, because it was in the club, I never did well in the club as a guy. Never ever. All my numbers were always horrible in the club. It's hard music, hard.
Basically, that ain't my setting.
But it's also that like it doesn't happen often. Like I very, very, very rarely get approached. Rare.
Do you think there's a correlation with how rare you get approached to
the settings that you're in? Your surroundings, maybe?
Your appreciation or I don't know, I'm trying to find the right word, but like how much you would like appreciate someone approaching you. Like, do you think if it happened more often, you'd be like, because you see girls like just brushing it off because like I get hollered at all the time. It's annoying. It's this and that. But because you don't necessarily get hollered at often, it's like, do you think you have a more appreciation for it?
No, like I did when I was younger. I just don't now. Like except for like the story I told you guys about the guy putting money in my hand. But remember you had a girl. Like what? I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's just like, and I don't mean just at like parties and like clubs and stuff like that. Like I do a lot of things solo. So if I go to a coffee shop, I'm by myself. If I go run an errand, go here, like whatever. Like I'm not always with people. Like I'll just go do things by myself, and I will get looked at. I'm not saying that it's not that. Like people will look at me, but they just don't.
This is how I knew I was getting into a different area. I remember I was on a trip by myself. It was my last day, and I seen this girl. She looked at me. She gave me the Pree look. She gave me a look.
First of all, my eyebrows do not raise that high.
She was locked in, so I was like, I was in the area. I don't care. So I was like, what? You see something you like? That's how I responded.
Yeah.
And she's like, I do. And then it was,
it's
like that.
It's simple.
But I think a lot of women like confidence. It's a thin line between being confident and cocky and conceited. But women I know like confidence a lot. It's a trait that's consistently liked in them. Also,
it's attractive.
Also assurance. Like I remember one time I went on a date, first date with a girl, and I was communicating with the Uber driver, and I was like, "No, you're not at the pin drop. This is where I want you to pick us up." like this is what I want. And I saw her smiling like she liked my level
you're like,
of
oh, you're assertive. I like that.
assertive.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like like
it's little things. Like it's these little things that matter. And like some men just don't have that. Like you just don't get it.
Yeah.
For example, this is a while ago, but like if I'm like, let's say I'm cooking for you or something, right? And like it's something like really small, like you start eating, you just start eating something like a snack or something like that. And what I'm making is fire, like and you know that the person knows that or whatever. Like there's little things. I'm like, hey, can you go across the street and get like wine or something? I need to deglaze this shrimp, whatever the hell.
glaze.
I was just gonna say.
And I'm like, here, like here's $20. Like, can you just go get like I forgot to get it or whatever, and you take it. Don't take it.
Oof.
Don't take it.
So is that a test for you?
No, I was just like,
it's just not a thing that guy just will say.
I was just like, you should just know better.
I know that, but would you be offering the money though?
So I'm saying this happened.
Oh, okay.
This exact scenario happened, and I was just like, Immediately, I was like, no, okay.
He took the money.
He took it, right? He brought it back, brought the right, whatever. It's not like I finished cooking. He ate the food, ate more food, like, oh, this is so good, da, da, da. And then that was it, like, left.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I think he had messaged me or something like that and was like, hey, like, you seem like you don't want to talk to me or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, like, you turned me off. And he was like, oh, he's like, what did I do? And I was like, do you have any idea? And he's like, no. So like, I explained it. I'm not the type that's gonna be like, oh, if you don't know or whatever, blah blah blah. Again, this is a really long time ago.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, like I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was his response. He's like, I didn't realize. Thank you for explaining it to me. Like I get it now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, cool. And he's like, so like, is that like a deal breaker kind of thing? And I was like, well, I'm just turned off. Like, I'm glad you learned, but I shouldn't have to teach you at this point. It's just how I feel in where I'm at right now.
Okay, but I hear you. I really do.
Do you?
I do.
Because I feel like you're going to be like, but.
No. But I'm just saying, like.
There's a what?
Every individual is a bit different, and therefore every situation, every relationship will be a little bit different. So it's the same thing. Like I might have been like my ex might have liked this. Now I come to you, you don't like that. So shouldn't there be like a grace period for learning a little bit for
100%.
adjustment?
100%.
So why was he out at that one, or did it happen multiple times?
So there were other situations where it like revolved around money.
Okay.
For example, went out to eat.
So you didn't just kick him out like Bill 60. You give him multiple chances.
Why am I here? Why?
So you gave him multiple. There were multiple.
I just mean like those other like situations, like in terms of like, let's say we went out to eat.
Yeah.
And later, and he paid, which is great. And then it's like, wow, you're an expensive date. Don't say that to me.
Wow.
Don't say that to me.
Ooh, yeah,
and to me,
that's not winning.
And to me, the date wasn't expensive.
Where'd you guys go?
Now we're asking questions.
No, just Joey's. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, eh?
That's soft. And the bit, like, to me, like, I saw, it's not like I didn't see the amount. I saw the amount. Wasn't expensive to me. And then I was like, oh, I'm like, if that's what you think is expensive. And this was, like, not dinner. Like, it was just like, apps. You know what I mean? Like, it was like drinks.
Couple of apps, couple of drinks.
You know the ones? You know the ones?
The bill was $150. Like, that's how much the bill was.
Yeah,
so for me, that's not expensive. I'm sorry. And that's not dinner.
Yeah.
Again, for me. Not saying for everybody. Like, I'm not saying that can't be a dinner. It can be. Like, I'm not saying all of these things.
Get on my level.
I'm saying, like, if you're going to say something like that to me, then that's, like, I do this with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like, this is very normal. And maybe it's not for you, and that's okay. That just means that you're not for me.
Yo, some niggas has got cases right now, and they can't do it right now. That's you get what I mean?
And
Like,
that's fine.
I
That
could have
just
done
means
it
maybe
5
you're
months
just-
ago, but
maybe you're not in a
niggas is
place
jammed up right now.
Then you're not in a place to date.
Real
so don't
talk.
date.
I've said that, but in a facetious way where I'm joking because I'm like that, and I could say that in a joking way because I know I can more than afford it. But as like, I'll be like, damn, that's Bill.
Well, okay, so again, he also said he was joking, right? And I was like, but you're not though.
Oh, because of all the
you
other.
said
Like
that.
you're not. You're not. And he's like, no, I'm joking. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I'm like, there's so many other things that followed that.
Money's tight, and money's up.
And again, that's fine. Sometimes you're on your face. I get it. Like, it's not like I haven't like, not with this person, or maybe I don't know. I can't remember. But it was so long ago. But like, it's not like I won't pay. Like, I'll pay.
Yeah.
I've done that before. Like, I have no issue doing that, and I have the means to do it.
But if
But
you
after
pay,
how long?
So okay, this
Like,
is okay,
first date, don't come to me with no.
not the first date.
Yeah, I know, but like,
I got a funny story about that.
I'm just
do that.
confused though.
I will offer though. I will always offer.
Is that another
But,
test?
but that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna, if he
Yeah,
takes
I'll
it?
offer.
If he
I'll
takes
offer.
it, if he
exactly. How do you know when to take it?
I don't.
Yeah.
Take it. You want to take it? Take it. You don't see me again. You can take it.
Dude, that's it. You offer, but is it an offer?
It's an offer because I'll do it. Will I like it?
But then what are the consequences?
No, not ever seen me.
So
Exactly.
I'll tell you a quick joke.
But it's still an offer, and I'll still do it.
I'll tell you a quick joke.
Fair enough.
So
I take one of my I guess at the time we were inquiring to see if we would date, like, so, but we kind of knew each other. We go on a first date. Bill comes, the waiter comes, and I was like, yeah, 2 checks please. And she went, I was just messing with her.
that's funny. I think I might want to use that one.
It was
That's
so funny. 'Cause
funny.
She went, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
that
that one.
immediately went into the group chat.
That's hilarious.
Immediately went
That's
into the group chat.
hilarious.
You know what's funny though? Okay,
That's funny.
so I mean, this is obviously different tax bracket, and this is years ago. But Tamia and Grant Hill. Tamia went out with Grant Hill. There was their first date, whatever, and you know Grant Hill's caked.
Yeah.
They went out to dinner, whatever, and then waiter comes with the bill, and he's just like, "Yo,
A wallet?
I don't got my wallet. I don't like whatever. And she's like, "Don't worry, I got it." The rest is history. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That happened to me once. Never heard from her again.
Yeah, right.
Do you see
For
what
real,
I'm saying,
for real?
though?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
no.
I actually legitimately forgot my wallet, like accidentally.
Yeah.
Forgot it. I was 19.
And
I was
that's-
19.
you
Took her to
see?
the movies.
And it's just like, obviously, she knows Grant Hill got money. She knows Grant Hill got bread.
True.
She knows he's good for
True.
it. So it kind of doesn't apply. Now
Yes.
it actually happened.
Oof.
You weren't, like, life happened. You forgot your wallet.
Yeah.
And that was enough.
Thank God it was before social media.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. Like, okay, I hear everything that you guys are saying, but there are also times where, like, again, if I'm with someone and let's say they fall on hard times and we go out to eat, like, I will give you my card. So you look like you are paying. So, like, you know, like, I'll do things like that so that you don't feel away. If that's like, you know what I mean? Like, something like that. So, like,
My pride.
but I'm like, we shouldn't not have to go out because you don't have it. I'll have it for both of us. Like, I'm like that. So, like, there's all of these things that come along with this, but, like, in the beginning, if this is what you're showing me in the beginning, and again, I think I've had a situation like that where, like, a guy has said, like, oh, I forgot my wallet. I'm like, did you?
Yeah.
Did you, though? Bro? Like, for real?
Yeah.
Right? And, like, again, paid, and, like, he just, like, I think he e-transferred me or something like that. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, it's fine. But, like, again, nice gesture, right? Like, that's cool. But I just think that there's certain things and women want, there's certain things that, like, we would want, and, like, I don't think it's a bad thing to ask for that.
What's interesting is, like, for guys, I feel with the money thing, because, I mean, I was broke for a while. And so much of manhood is tied, because men are judged on what they can
provide.
what they can provide.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to feel like that when your money hasn't caught up, or you're just in a lot of debt. Like, I'll give you a crazy story. I remember when I first moved back from New York, running out of savings, living on my mom's couch in a basement apartment, dude. I go to my boys.
Man can't draw no girls at that point, bro.
You shouldn't be dating.
Can't draw girls.
You just shouldn't be dating.
But here's what happened. So
That's so
I know, right?
But it is what it is.
You can't do what you want, but you can't do what you want to do. So how are you?
It's for the love.
Your mind should be. But your mind should be getting your paper up.
It comes out. I respect the honesty. It comes out.
But your mind should be getting your paper up. Like, that's where you should.
So here's what happened, right? I'm doing all that. I'm reading books. I got a tattoo on my arm, all this stuff. My boy invites me to his New Year's Eve party. I go there. Guess what? A girl gives me the eye contact.
What to say? You get yourself a baddie. You line up the baddie.
Gives me the eye contact.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do I do? I'll be your man. I'll be a man. I say, what's your name? What's your size? Get the number. We're clicking this and that.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I want to go on a date. Bro.
Niggas ain't got it like that right now. Huh?
So this is around the holidays,
Baby
right?
girl.
I remember. Yo, it's around the holidays. I remember my mom got me like the Microsoft tablet or something for Christmas.
Kijiji! You done know!
Come on,
Fight to live another day, bro.
I sold it.
I rate it.
sold it.
Yo, y'all rate that. I rate that.
Yes.
God, yo, I swear to God.
Man, so you have to figure that out, bro. I'm not letting this go, bro. Yeah, you done know, bro.
Yo, y'all got the happy tears coming out.
Yes. Everybody approves that.
Yes.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Why? Because he's doing his thing.
I sold it because I can't, to your point,
like that.
I can't go on no first date with a girl that I was really vibing, feeling with,
bro,
and have her pay. So yeah, I sold that bad boy for like $300, and that was the money I spent on the date.
Man got the qualms that night.
Kid you not.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
Straight.
You really liked her.
I did. I mean, we had a decent run. It didn't work out. She kind of effed me in the end.
You ran out of money?
No. It's
looking around the house like I ain't wearing these Jordans a long time.
No, you know what? Because it was the first time I was in a situation where you're talking about different levels. I was like 27. We're the same age. She was doing really well. She already had a condo on Front Street. This is 2011, my guy.
Yeah.
Condo on Front Street, just sold it, had a Beamer. She was an insurance agent. She's working for Sun Life. She had her own office.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I mean?
So she was up.
She was up, bro. She was up. And here I am. I'm like I'm just.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another Christmas present.
But the reason why I think she F with me was like, I would give her ideas for her business, and I brought her clients that she actually, made whatever. And then when things changed, where my money started coming up, and then her business started dying down.
Really?
Then the situation changed where
the dynamics changed.
And I remember we were living together. I kid you not, when we were living together.
So that's more than a good run.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's more than a good run. Bro.
Yeah, good run. Quickly. Yeah, so like within a year we were living together, right?
Okay, that's not that bad.
And then so her business went down, and I was like, "Yo, listen, I'm happy to like take on the lion's share or whatever." And I took on like a part-time thing also to help out. But I was like, "You can't just like sit around." I was like, "Yo, Crate and Barrel." She's like,
how dare you?
I can't. Yeah. So I was like, cool, okay, I get it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I kid you not, you probably gonna look at me funny. I was like, well, we need to keep things afloat. I'm doing.
That's what this stupid episode is gonna be called, right? I hate
Yo,
it here.
that's the name of the episode. That's the name of the episode. That's the name of the episode.
I hate it.
Yo, I have a job and I'm picking up part-time things through like an agency or whatever. And I'm saying to her like, yo, I'm gonna need your help because we're leasing, we got cars and all this other stuff. So I was like, well, you have your Louis Vuitton clutch. Why'd you sell that?
Oh,
bro, man.
It ain't like that.
Bro.
That's a flamer. That's like a nigga.
Bro, she was unwilling to do anything. Sitting there, whatever.
Yeah.
So I said that, and it was a contentious argument. But you know what? She ended up doing it. Actually, showed it to some like Asian girl, whatever, and blah blah blah. And then she ended up finding a job or whatever. And then, so I already knew at a certain point that she wasn't for me based on how that situation was down, because I'm not expecting, I don't want to stay in a ride or die situation. But when shit hits the fan, I'm going to need us to both got to do what we got to do until we get it.
And I agree. I think that she should have gotten a job.
Yes.
Over like selling, because like, okay, cool, Louis, maybe you're selling it for like $8 at the, I don't know, whatever, at the time. But so like that's just like a one Band-Aid little fix for one bill for 1 month, right? So like for me, if it was a crate, like if I had to work just to work while I'm, trying to like look for something for your career, that's what you do, because a paycheck is a paycheck.
That's what I thought was a common sense thing, but
to me
that didn't happen. So that's why I went to extreme measures or whatever. But long story short, that situation showed me that she was not the woman for me. Yeah. But I was in a tight situation. She wasn't working. I couldn't leave. So I stayed in that longer than I wanted to, because I'm like, I'm not going to leave her when she's down and out. So I stayed there. And I remember we had one big argument, and then
we've all been there with
that. Was my cue. And then when I left, I remember when I left, this is the most dramatic relation I ever met. I was like, I'm leaving. Yo, she starts throwing my clothes in the hallway.
Oh no!
Wow, yo, you've experienced a lot, eh? You got some stories.
Right? And then so I'm like, cool. And then
what's the story?
In my car, she took lipstick and was writing stuff on my windshield of my car. Okay. Damn.
Yo, this guy presents as like a really good youth, eh? But like, the stories that this guy has is like, yo, what?
Are you gonna ask the question or should I?
Go ahead, I will.
What's her nationality?
Yo, these guys think I'm like so.
Yes, Pree. Yes, man.
She was black. She was Scotian. Scotian to me.
She's crazy.
She's Scotian, right? Specifically. And so when I ended up moving out, I was like, I think she had just gotten a job. So I was like, listen, I knew that the cable and the internet was in my name. I was like, listen, just pay the bill until you get really back on your feet. And then whatever. Yeah. Because, I felt bad. She was crying. She 32 text messages in a day type thing. Blah, blah, blah.
Fast forward. This is this guy's tenant right now.
Oh my God.
Come full circle. Like, when does the story come full circle, bro?
Check this out. So she's like, cool, right? So I'm thinking everything is amicable at this point. 7 months later, get a phone call. This is the collection services. Blah, 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 blah. Your Rogers bill is $700 overdue. So I call her up. I was like, what's going on? Da, da, da. She's like, well, da, 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 da. I was like, so can we do like a payment plan? You pay. He's like, yo, da, da, da. No, how about I pay half, you pay half? No. Bro, I ended up having to eat that whole thing. I wanted to show up to that door, but my homegirl was like, listen, Corey, you are a man.
It's not worth it.
And if you go up and do that, it'll be worse for you. You just kind of have to suck it up and take this on the chin and move on.
All the time.
Yo, that was on my credit score for like 3 years, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Crazy, bro.
Oh.
Yo,
dog.
Think about how that started.
Yeah. And
we're
did
not
she know? So did she know about your story? Did she know?
I don't know if I told her. I can't
Man
remember.
parted
if I
the
did.
crowd for that, eh?
Bruh.
Man parted
You
the
must
seed
have.
to get
You
that
must have
joint.
told
bro.
her.
So you got some more story. You gotta watch out for them eyes.
Bruh.
That be knocking you down.
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
wild.
No, because listen. Well,
That's wild.
it be like that. It be like that sometimes.
Some of the eyes are good. Okay.
I hear you. You live and you learn. You live
That
and you
part.
learn.
That
That
part.
was it, man.
I mean, that was not our scammer of the week, so we could use it as that. Anybody want to cover SB scammer? Because he sent something for us. I glanced at it earlier, but I didn't take it in too tough. Some 70-year-old in Toronto, man.
Yeah, I heard
let me
about
get the music. We can at least play it, because SB is gonna be like, you guys failed me again. Remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
That was big match. Let me get this music real quick. Damn it. I'm out here playing. I should have been ready with this.
You're
man.
slacking there.
You see how many windows I have open on this shit, though?
Well, whose fault is that?
Bro,
I'm like that. So.
too many things going on, man.
Yeah, man. It's hard out here.
It is.
It's hard out here.
It is.
Can I ask one quick question before we
Sure.
get to that segment? When you break up with somebody, and let's say you've been out with them for like
have to pull the music back up.
6 months or whatever, a decent amount of time, right? Let's just say that. Do you feel like it's necessary to meet up with them in person, or do you think the phone is sufficient?
I've always done it face to face. Even 6 months. Yeah. I've done it face to face.
I think you should do it if you're in a relationship.
Face to face.
If you are if you are calling this person your girlfriend and she's calling you your boyfriend, yes, it should be.
So you're gonna make.
But there are cowards out there that don't do that.
So here's how
Yeah.
here's how I think about it. So I had a girl I was talking to a couple of months, and she's like, "Hey, I think we should talk, right? Let's meet up."
Bro, you already
And I was like, about what, right? Because usually, we're gonna meet up to do this.
Yeah.
And then we were struggling to align dates, and then all of a sudden, days turns into weeks.
it's, like,
Right.
it's already
For
past
finding
that
time.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
to find time. Yeah, right. It turned into like a whole week, and so I'm like, and then finally I'm like, yo, just say what it is. Like, what's
Yeah.
good? Like, I already told you. Like, if this ain't this, just like, and then finally she said it over the phone. And so for me, I was like, you really were planning for me to come meet you up all the way in Thornhill.
Oh, that is.
To go to my face to tell me you don't want to be. I was like, to me, I feel like that's just a waste of time, man. Like, I feel like you could call somebody
Yeah.
up over the phone.
Yeah, I'm about to run this guy's name through the streets.
I-
'cause I need to figure out some of these backstories, bro.
I
Save
definitely-
me the time of traveling
No,
to
that
the other
makes sense.
side.
That makes sense. But
That
if
part,
you're talking,
that
if you're just talking and you're dating and you're not in a relationship, yeah, you could do it over the phone. You could do it through text. Like, I think that's totally fine. But I think if you're in a relationship,
In
it
person.
should be in person.
Right. Because it's important to
Because if not,
look
then
people
you're.
eyes.
No, I mean, it's respect at that point.
Yeah.
Like, that's your girl. You've been with your girl for a year, 2 years, and you're just gonna break up.
He said 6 months though.
No,
I said at least 6 months.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was this your girlfriend?
No.
Okay, so then
No, we were just going on
Yeah,
dates.
so that's nothing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
She could have texted you
And that's
and been like, "Hey, we're not.
Yeah.
I don't think this is
if
aligning
it's
with
not
me."
official
Yeah,
and there's no.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
like-
it. If you're not in a relationship, you could do it through text.
But then what if you're official and then like it's still like 2 months? Like you made it official and then like.
Yeah, but how you've been dating? I'm assuming for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
I just think if you get to that point, you like, especially at
So-
this age. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
like when you're in grade 12.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
So what if it's long distance? You expecting a man to fly out here?
Okay, now
Send
you're
a letter
going
at that point.
semantics, right? Like that's where we're going. That's where we're going.
Oh, I took this flight just to break your heart.
Before I
That's
get,
just
I'm
dumb.
gonna fly all the way back.
that's a passport stamp.
I don't know. I get you. I understand that element of it's respect to face, but I also feel like if you've had good communication with that person, I think every situation is different. I don't think a phone call is out of whack. A text message, yes.
Text message.
But I think a phone call, I don't think that's like you're a punk ass little.
What if you live together?
That's different.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's different.
You live together,
Come on.
that's crazy.
If you don't live together,
It's insane.
If you live together, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Anyways,
It's all crazy.
let's get to this scammer. Shout out SB. He ain't with us this week. Be sure to check out his comedy special.
Yeah, come see him.
It's coming up this Sunday, November 30th.
Where's it at?
Independence Day.
Yo, why would you even?
Let me pull up the flyer.
Where's it
real
at?
quick. I'll tell you in a second. I don't have
Pile.
these information. Rock piles.
I'm gonna pull up.
There we go. You're free on Sunday?
I think so.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of comedians. I didn't count them in
I think it's 7.
total.
I wanna say.
It's a few. It's
I
a
think.
roster.
I guess, 9, I think, including
my
him.
bad.
Yeah.
I want to be added to the roster next time.
Yeah, eh?
You stand up.
Yeah, so it's at the Rock Pile,
Please do
Dundas,
that.
and
I will be there.
to laugh at how bad. She wants to laugh at me bomb. You see how she is?
Bro.
A laugh is a laugh, right?
True, exactly.
She's not even denying it. She's not even denying it. Don't worry, I'll be one of those crowd comedians where if my jokes ain't land, I start working the crowd.
Yeah.
I'll just give you eyes. Then what?
I'll see you outside, buddy. Show starts at 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. First King's gonna be out there selling some clothing. Should be a good night.
What location?
The Rock Pile.
Where's
it's
that?
at Dundas and 427 in Etobicoke.
Okay. Etobicoke, yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
North
he sent in
Etobicoke.
his scammer of the week. So there's a 70-year-old Toronto man. Let me fade this music out now that we've got the intro out of the way. Has been charged after allegedly keeping a 1 million group lottery jackpot instead of splitting it. That's crazy, bro. He's from the ends?
From the city.
Yeah, that's crazy. Investigators say that the winning ticket was cashed on July 2nd, 2025, but an OLG forensic review later flagged concerns about a group play arrangement. OPP's investigation confirmed the prize should have been split 3 ways, but collected by one person. And not collected by one person. I don't want to put this guy's name under. Does SB usually put a man's name under?
The news, bro.
Alex Perucha was arrested and charged with theft, fraud over $5,000, and possession of property obtained by crime. What was the crime, though?
Fraud.
But it's a lottery ticket. And Perucho has been
Fraud,
released and is set to appear in court on January 8th as
That's
police continue to seek
terrible.
additional information from the public.
Agreed.
Hey, man, sign your lottery
Yeah.
tickets, bro.
That part.
Yeah.
Anybody who's supposed to be in charge of that stuff, make sure they photocopy it and send it
And
via
send
text
it,
or
yeah.
email or print it out and
Yeah.
leave it on the
Copy,
bulletin board in the
yeah.
office.
And you guys
Yeah,
are supposed
yo.
to sign
Don't make
it.
them do you guys dirty, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're out here. This story sounds legit to me, actually. Because the man had the printer of the OLG ticket and everything.
It's legit.
Yo. People are on some bullshit,
Bad
bro.
mind people out here.
That's what Creed does.
Crazy.
Before we go though, I do have 2 music picks that I want to make mention to. One of them is not out yet, but I wanted to highlight it because you guys know who Goldie London is? So Goldie London is a rapper from the city. She's been doing music for quite some time, but she has a track that came out a few months ago, but now there's a remix coming out, and it's featuring. What is it? 4 other girls from the city, all female rappers. Cardinal apparently has also made an appearance on the track. It comes out tomorrow. We're recording on a Thursday, so I don't have the song yet, but it's supposed to be tearing up the internet come tomorrow still, because all of them can rap. A few of them I've played songs on the show before. Taylor G's on there.
Nice.
Double M's on there.
Yeah, Toronto needs a breakout female rapper. We don't.
They do. But the thing is with the females though, they're clicking up, whereas a lot of the guys don't click up like that, and they're collaborating together and like really making some noise out here.
Well, I mean, we already have some breakout rappers. So I mean, you had Drake, you had Tory, you had Nav.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think Toronto's waiting for their like Nicki Minaj or?
I don't know about waiting. I think that's the one category we haven't
checked that box yet.
No, we checked the R&B box.
R&B, yeah, exactly.
You know, but the female rap box
and pop and like ballads
and
and
I
things like that.
Even now with an artist like Glorilla coming to the city regular too with B.I., you might get a feature, happen to be the same studio one day making some music, you get what I mean?
That part, yeah.
But they're making some noise, yo. It's Goldie London's track, They Think They Know Me. It's not out yet, but hopefully it's out tomorrow. Like I said, Cardinal's making a feature in the video, so big up their thing real quick. Let me hit the...
Only going up this year.
Cardinal, shout out.
But there's a next song that's tearing up the city from the Young Boys, though. Casper, TNG, and 100 Band Plan. Nats, Josh ain't playing this yet, bro? Bruh. Shout out the Young Boys, bro.
Not mad at it.
Shout out to the Young Boys making money.
Because they're that part. Because they're definitely making money. One more song though, and I came across this guy a while ago when I was looking for some Northside Benji. He's a UK artist.
Shout out to the UK.
I don't know how to pronounce it. If it's Nafi Smalls, yeah. Go watch our old episode. The second time Corey Kareem was on here with us.
Yo, she gave me the smoke 5 minutes here, yo. I'm like, damn. Yeah, man.
Corey, happy you could join us again.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. Yo, I got this on sale on Amazon right now.
Yes.
The game, 3 questions on Amazon. It's on sale right now for Black Friday, $29.99. You can pick it up. It's $10 off. Makes a great stocking stuffer.
I was just going to say.
Get to know your loved one in an intimate way. Get closer.
Perfect time of the year.
Perfect time of year. Perfect stocking stuffer. Go get that. 3 questions.
It's good for friends, miss.
Friends, miss.
Look at that.
There you go.
Right?
Plug in.
So they can find that on Amazon. You want plug your Instagram one more time?
Yeah, Corey Kareem. Corey Kareem podcast. 3 questions with Corey Kareem on YouTube or on Spotify. That's where you guys can find me.
Shout out SB again, like I said, one more time.
That part.
Getting ready for Sunday. But yeah, like I say every week, when you see us on the road, say what's up. Pree and I had a conversation about that earlier because somebody approached her last week and said what's up.
Sure.
Be kind to your elders.
I'm randomly gonna approach Pree in a while and see what happens.
I'll hug you, idiot.
Oh man, be kind to your elders.
Okay, now maybe I'll punch you. I don't know.
I'll just, when she's around her friends, I'll just be like,
I'm like, who's this creep staring at me?
You need more than 28 cues.
Yeah, be kind to your elders and remember that life's only true superpower is perspective.
Facts.
But until next week, yes, that was another episode of Speak Your Perspective.
Peace and love, y'all.
That's
We out.